Hey everybody! Welcome to Table Stories, Witchcraft and Wizardry, Year 1 finale! Oh, what's up everybody? First try, we did it.
Intro perfectus.
Definitely nothing happened.
Welcome everybody, welcome. Yeah, it's the Year 1 finale today. Year 1 finale. And I got a lot of stuff planned for today. I doubt I'm gonna get to everything. It's probably not gonna happen. But we're gonna change things up. I know we've had a really intense and I think a really good, even though it was really intense and sad and all over the place last few weeks for the show. It was a month. We did it for a month of Voldemort and Valor. We're going to change things up today. We're going to return back to our happier sort of original timeline. We're returning back to our original characters and everything. And we're going to have a much more happy time today, I think, just in general. So I'm really looking forward to today. Returning back to the good vibes, you know. We're getting everybody back in a happy mood, and yeah, it's going to be the end of Year 1. This is our 27th episode. 27 episodes. 27 plus the character creation week. So 28 weeks we've done.
Wow, we've spent so many hours together.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of hours of friendship.
A lot of friendship.
We're friendship married by now, aren't we? Isn't that the rule?
We're actually all life partners now.
Yeah. I
We can
believe
file
we're
our taxes
friendship
together.
Yes.
cohabitating.
Perfect.
There's that's 7 months. 7 months.
Oh my gosh.
We've been doing this show for 7 months.
Wait, no way. Really?
Yeah.
7 months?
Yeah, like
That's-
October.
That's almost an actual school year because we went from October to middle of May, I guess. Like that's close.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Emotions.
7 months. Yeah, I'm including the episode 0 in that because we did spend time doing that. And we had a lot of fun. But yeah, that's a good time. We've got I got a lot of cool stuff planned for today. We've got some things to do. I went through all of the old episodes. I took tallies of things, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Hey, Whack, I just remembered that my whole character got deleted.
Yeah. I
He
gave you
really bad when it happened.
on the plus side. I felt really bad about it. Okay, I felt really bad about it. I apologize. What I did to try to compensate a little bit was I put as much information in there as I could. I went back and I tried to put as much in there. I also changed your relationships to all positive.
There you go.
I gave you lots of bonuses to your relationships.
Yeah. Has your character been deleted and it wasn't your fault?
I just remembered. I was like, oh, I didn't fix that, so what are we going to do today? Thank you, Whack.
The only problem is your spell bank. I didn't have the spells in there, so you have to put your spells in for your spell bank.
New spells.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Sounds bad.
And I didn't have your pet information. But I will give you some items. I will give you plenty of treats. You will have plenty of treats to make up for
My favorite part is that on the second page, because nobody can see it, it just says, the only thing it says, 2 dads adopted. That's it.
I remembered their names.
What is Ronald? Wait, 2 dads adopted. That's all I got.
I remembered their names. Just be happy about that, okay? I didn't even go back and look. I remembered.
Just be grateful I remembered your dad's names.
Yeah.
I didn't go
can't
through
remember.
notes. I remembered.
I think Larry and Gary or something. I don't know.
No.
Lance and Lance. Lance? Was Lance one?
Just snort. What?
I'm sorry, 2 Lances.
Lance and Lance.
I didn't snort, no.
Their
Lances.
relationship
Oh, no!
name is Lance.
No, it's PG.
PG.
Hi, everyone.
PG.
Welcome to the show.
PG.
I would like everyone to remember that I have not been the swear god on this channel for a while now.
I'm so proud of you. I'm
you.
very proud. I've noticed.
Thanks. I've tried very
you've
hard.
done very
and people
well.
keep saying, when's Murgle's gonna drop it? It's not today, guys.
Not today.
Not today.
You shouldn't have said that at the start of the show, Max.
So
We're not going to be laying traps for you all the way.
So I will say, if you want, Luxie, you can go in to the rule book, okay, and you can go to the Honeydukes Express stuff on page 52, and I'll say that you can. I also gave you more money. I gave you extra money.
Delete my character more often. This is great.
And I couldn't. I had to get your. I thought I put your wand in. What happened? That got deleted.
Well, at least I know I have a sheet somewhere with all my wand info on because of my wand delivery that I got. So.
Wow. No, I went back and I found the wand info and I put it in there. It's not there.
Well, just add 16 units of pocket mash to your inventory. Individual.
No, but I gave you. I gave you 30 galleons.
Jeez.
Anyways, I have to go buy so much stuff. I'll be
So
right
yeah,
back.
if you want to buy stuff off the Honeydukes trolley, just it's on page 52 of the rule book there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
It's on Dad. He gave you your allowance.
I gave you some extra.
Man.
So, anyway, yeah, this is the year one finale. We're gonna take a little bit of a break after we do today's episode for a few weeks. We're gonna do a special Patreon, sort of like a recap of things. Some of the stuff that we did for Voldemort and Valor, and I think we'll just kind of do a general recap of everything that happened in year one and whatnot. We'll put that on the Patreon for people on the lore drop tier. And yeah, otherwise, you excited for today? It'll be a happy day. We'll have a happy day.
So excited.
I'm bittersweet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we wrapped up Voldemort and Valor last week. And hold on, I need to send one message. I need to get something going here because we need to have a Quidditch game that goes on. Yeah. We're gonna have a Quidditch game. It's gonna be, we're gonna have Hufflepuff versus Ravenclaw going on the Discord. I need to flag down Cugio and get him to start that game up. And we're going to have that going. So if you're not on the Discord, you can head on over to tablestory.tv/Discord and join for some Quidditch stuff. Basically what happens is the bot will randomly choose from people that have spoken in the Quidditch pitch or Witchcraft and Wizardry channels on our Discord and assigns people different houses. And we got the match going right now. Hufflepuff versus Ravenclaw is going to be going on in the background. But that game's going to go on. And we're going to have another game today. But that's the first one. And we still have a ton of house points and things to go through. So the totals that you see on the screen right now, yes, Gryffindor has a huge lead, but things could change. Things very well could change. So you'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the episode. We'll discover who will get the year one cup. Who will get the year one house cup? We'll find out soon. Everybody ready? Let's get the episode started. In the last episode of Witchcraft and Wizardry, we did the Voldemort and Valor sort of ending to the arc, where Scorpius Malfoy and Albus Severus Potter had gone back in time with a time turner to save Cedric Diggory. way back when Harry Potter was in school. Unfortunately, those events and the way that they saved Cedric Diggory had caused him to become a Death Eater, and a whole mess of things changed. Today, we start the episode as we see Albus and Severus return to that dungeon storage room. Scorpius sits with the time turner in between his fingers, looking down. And he says,
Albus, is that really you?
why wouldn't it be? Aren't we going to go?
No, Albus, you don't understand. Things went terribly wrong.
I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean they've gone terribly wrong?
We did go back. We failed.
What do you mean?
We tried to save Cedric. And we did.
I don't... What do you mean? I don't remember.
Well, things went wrong. We saved Cedric. But he ended up becoming a Death Eater. Everything went wrong. It was terrible.
How come I don't remember? A Death Eater? How did that happen?
It's a lot to explain. Your father, he passed on. He didn't make it. Voldemort won.
What?
We're not meant to do this, Albus. We're not meant to go back. We can't change these things. As much as we want to help, all we did was make things worse.
Well, then how am I here? I don't understand.
It's a long story. I'm rather tired. Perhaps we can go back to class.
Back to class?
I find myself longing for a regular old lecture now.
Lecture? What happened to you?
It was horrible. Believe me when I tell you that things are better here. Much better. And they're better because you're here too. I missed you terribly.
Well, thanks.
It was very hard to go through all of that without your best friend.
Well, you know I'll always be your friend.
Thank you. I know. And I'll always be yours.
All right, well, I guess let's go to Charms.
I think that's a lot better.
What'll we tell Mr. Diggory?
We'll have to do our best to tell him that we tried. And that sometimes even the horrible things that happen, you can't do anything to change them. You have to accept them sometimes, and we have to try our best to get over them and grow as people. I think that's my takeaway from all of this. Well, you sound a lot smarter, at least. Let's go to Charms. Oh. But first, I have to say thank you to some people. Thank you. To who? You remember those first years? Yeah? Well, they did quite a lot. All right.
So they leave the dungeons. And I think we head back to the scenes of the Great Hall. And we join everybody for a lovely dinner in the Great Hall. Each of you, please go ahead and roll me 2d6. Olive and Clementine, you arrived in the Great Hall first for dinner. You're at your usual table. Water stain readily apparent, signifying your place. But yeah, you walk in together.
Honestly, I'm just not quite sure how the potion's going to turn out, if I'm being quite honest. I was a bit confident at first, but now that it's actually coming time to finish it, I'm scared I'm going to lose all my hair, Clem.
Oh, Olive, you're practically one of the best witches I know. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. And even if you lose your hair, we can just, I don't know, come up with something else. I mean, we can make like a wig maybe of found knitwear. I don't know. But don't worry, you'll be fine. A mop, maybe? We can dye a mop.
You're not going to put a mop on my head, Clementine.
I mean, or you could just rock the having no hair thing. I mean... But don't worry about it. Your potion's going to be amazing.
I could maybe pull off being bald.
Oh, are you kidding?
Maybe.
Totally could.
Well, it's just that my mum always used to dye my hair when I was little. She was always really talented when it came to magic like that. And I'm kind of wishing I'd paid a bit more attention to how she used to do it. Because I know I've seen her do it a million times, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing something in my potion.
You could send her, well, I guess, can we ask for outside help? Could you send her an owl and ask? We have time.
I don't quite know where she is right about now, to be honest. Last time I heard from my dad, he said she had, she's traveling, so.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, is your mom like a cool traveler? Traveling all over the place. Finding new things, meeting new people.
Well,
That's so cool, dude.
kind of. When I was a little girl, she always used to make friends in our family shop, and then sometimes I would come back from getting an ice cream or something, and she'd be gone, and she would have joined a circus or gone on tour with a rock band that she had met that day, or things like that. And she always sends postcards every now and then, and would bring me things back as well. So even though I didn't always see her, I did get lots of things from all around the world. And she went to the Quidditch World Cup once, and I didn't get to go, but she did say that it was really cool. So
That's so cool, man. Your mom sounds so cool. What was the best thing that she sent you back?
well, she didn't quite send things back. I think she, she's busy when she's on the road. And I get that. It makes sense. She doesn't always have time to mail things while she's there, but she would let me go through her stuff when she got back, and that's how I would get all the souvenirs of stuff that didn't fit her, didn't fit her, or things that she didn't end up wanting once she came back home. And that's where I got this charm bracelet, actually, was from one of my mum's trips.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I've seen you wear that charm bracelet before, and I thought to myself, man, that's a great charm bracelet. It looks very nice on you. So maybe I think you could pull off the bald. If you have your mother's genes and she's all like adventurous and cool, then you could totally pull off not having hair.
Thanks, Clem. Do you know what hair color you're going to do?
Honestly, I have no idea. I really feel like it's not gonna work out. I'm just setting myself up for bald, basically. We could be bald together, because little baldies. I was thinking maybe a blonde, but I feel like it wouldn't suit me.
We could start our own band, and the only requirement is that you be bald.
Then we can filter out the boring people. It's genius.
If you're not bold enough to rock the buzz cut, you're not welcome in the band.
If you're not bold enough to rock the buzz cut, you're not bold enough to rock.
Do you think Maisie would shave her head?
Just in time for that comment, Maisie, Alexander, and Barney arrive.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Maisie, do you think you would ever go bald? Not go bald. Do you think you'd ever, shave your head, embracing the rock and roll lifestyle,
He's got a long way to go.
Do you mean that? What do you mean, Barney? That you don't think that I could be rock and roll?
No, I just mean you have a lot of hair. It would take a very long time to go bald.
I thought we were going for more hair for Maisie. That's why, with the hair we grow, I almost got in trouble.
Oh yeah. That's right.
That. We're going more hair. Why all of a sudden are we doing bald?
Well, we've decided that actually bald head is probably the next step in our visual experience as a group. We're trying to start a band, and you have to be bald to rock. Is the idea?
We starting. What instruments do you play?
Instruments?
Well, I can sing pretty well, I think, and I don't play any other.
And I'll have some sausages.
Song.
Yeah.
We need a demonstration.
Okay. Far away in the night sky, I said, my dear, where have you been? Did you know that song? Was that all right? What do you think? Thanks. You know, I never want to tell anyone this, but I practiced.
song.
Yeah, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Oh my gosh. Well, see, I wrote it myself, and I've been practicing, alone in my room. I think there might be a future for me as a songwriter, singer-songwriter.
I give Alex a sideways look, like, Maisie.
Moving on to Fred. I'm having sausages, but I should also have some other things that Lottie made. Clem, you were in the kitchen. Did you find out what she made so I can try it and then tell her that it's good? Clem?
Huh? What? Sorry, I was writing songs in my head. I was continuing the lyrics. Sorry, what was that?
You were in the kitchen with
Yeah.
the pumpkins. Did you find out what Lottie made so I can try it and then tell her that it's good?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Do you want me to go ask her now?
No. It'll be too suspicious.
Should we consider the possibility that maybe she doesn't actually make anything out here and she was just messing with you?
Can house mess?
Very
did the
lovely.
house-
Why would she do that?
Everyone likes a good joke.
I'm not
I
super
bet she gets
familiar.
bored back in the kitchens. Maybe she just needs a good laugh.
She seemed
seemed very
genuinely
busy, though.
upset.
Yeah, she didn't really seem like the laughing type, if you know what I mean.
Well, I just thought maybe she had a very good deadpan delivery of her humour. Like very, very, very stoic, serious kind of humour that's not quite funny, but they think it is.
So why would you call it humor if it wasn't funny? I thought that's what that meant.
I think
now
plenty
that
of comedians think they're being funny when they're not, quite honestly.
You're right.
Oh.
I hope it's nothing like the way that I plan on being a singer-songwriter, and I hope you guys didn't lie to me about my singing.
We see a very tired-looking Rosalina walking out. She's looking kind of haggard, and I think Rosalina, you've got. You notice that you've got a bit of orange on your clothes. Your hands are kind of dyed a little orange. And she sort of makes her way over to the table, looking very haggard.
You all right, Rosie?
You okay?
Yeah.
You okay there?
I was just a little. I was with my hand in the kitchen and in the sleep, and I didn't get any of that. So I've been.
Have some sausages.
Rosie, as you
wait.
sit down, you can see that your dishes start appearing on the table. We can see that your pumpkin mash begins to appear at various places across the table. Students are kind of looking at each other. What's that? That's sweet.
No, it's mash. It's pumpkin mash.
Is it your
It's
pumpkin mash?
mash.
Did you
Guys, it's the pumpkin. Everyone takes some.
Yeah, I with my hands actually within Lottie, and then she was like, "If it's bad, then," and I was like, "But it's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be delicious."
Okay. Do you want honest feedback or gentle feedback?
Well, I'm very tired, Alex,
Okay,
and I
know,
worked
it's fine
really
then.
hard.
Yep. Okay.
I'm sure they'll be the same thing, and we can compliment her honestly.
Shoveling it.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we need a roll. We need a roll to see how the mash came out.
From everyone or from one
Oh
person?
no! From Rosalina. We need
Okay.
I feel like this is a soul roll. A soul roll or a.
I think it's a soul roll.
Yeah.
And do you think that my soul roll is also with my friendship with Lottie?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Good.
You definitely put your soul into this.
I sure did.
I think
The whole
go
soul.
ahead and inspire others.
All right, with my mash.
With your
Yes.
mash. Inspiring mash.
Oh!
-2 who? I do not know her.
Wow, a 14. So, oh my, it's fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
I'm using a sausage as a scooping device for the mash.
This is
Oh my gosh.
incredible.
It's honestly so good, Rosie.
I put like I was in the
your
kitchen and
pockets
I
now,
put
right?
like my heart. I put my heart right into it, not my real heart.
Who has
Gross.
parchment?
I can
Does
taste
someone
it.
have parchment and a quill?
Oh no,
I do. Why?
We need to make a petition right now and go around the tables and get people to sign it to make this permanent.
Yes.
Because it is the perfect pairing with sausages. It brings the
that was-
sweetness to
I mean, Alex
the
knows those are my
sausaginess.
favorite. Oh,
And
Have you ever
okay.
What? Well, I was just going to say, I know you feel very passionately about getting the yoga club off the ground, and I know we all support that wholeheartedly. We love a good yoga. But have you ever thought maybe about doing a cooking club at Hogwarts? Because this is really lovely, and I don't know how to cook, and
That's a little
I
bit
would learn
of an
from you.
understatement.
I mean, obviously
super
you
lovely, at
inherited
least.
your dad's cooking genes.
yeah. I don't know how that works because they didn't even give birth to me. But maybe they like maybe it's magic. Like I woke up and they were like, "You're gonna be good at it," and my magic body was like, "You know what? You are." And now I'm a world-class chef, and I have no choice but to found a new club where
Yes.
we will do yoga,
Yes.
followed by cooking in the tree pose.
Yoga
my gosh.
cooking, you do it at the same time. You do the
Same
poses
time.
while you stir the pot.
Yo, cooking.
You have your ladle and your spatula, and you bring them together to the tree pose.
Yo, cooking.
You can
Breath,
call it.
downward facing dog, add in your salt.
Yes.
You can call it your gastronomy.
Wait, didn't you
I
just
pick
hear I
up-
said that? Oh, that's way better than what I
This
said.
is really great. Thanks, Rosalina.
Barney, would you like to sign the petition?
Yeah, hand it over. Hey, no, hands off. That one's mine.
I take my mug and I scoop it like into the big pile of pumpkin mash and like start trying to like drink it out of my mug, but it's like it's that nice mash consistency, but it doesn't quite go down like a drink. So I'm like trying to
It's like when you
get
make
it
a
down
smoothie
too
too
quickly
thick.
because it's so delicious.
You just have mash all over your face.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere. And there's like a mark from where the top of the mug hits my nose. I've got like a line of mash across the top of my nose.
And quickly, within like just a minute or two, all the plates of the pumpkin mash are devoured, like they're gone off the table.
We should applaud everyone.
Yeah.
We should, that's really
Well done,
For the
Rosie.
mash. Good
No,
job,
no,
Mash.
you don't
Mash
clap.
did good.
Rosie, stop.
You.
This is
She
your
made
claps.
it. I stand on a bench. She made it. She made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Barney, do
My
a
heart
big
inside it.
thing.
You can feel it.
Actually,
What
But-
big thing? What do you mean?
Big words that say Rosie made the mash.
All right.
You're better at it than I am.
Everybody, Rosalina here made the pumpkin mash.
And you see like everybody kind of like looking around like, good job, first year.
Thank you. Now this is my heart. You tasted.
Rosie,
They're
Look,
really
all the-
hot. Who cares?
all
It
the
makes
cool
food.
older kids are looking at us.
Oh my God. Do you think?
Oh my gosh. Oh
As
my
you
gosh.
say that, you see
Rosie.
Scorpius and Albus Severus making their way over towards you.
Oh, they want to congratulate me on the mash.
Guys,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
wait,
definitely the mash. Oh, it's totally the mash.
Put some in your pockets,
pretend we
right?
don't see
I
them.
already
Pretend
stuffed
we
my
don't-
pockets for you all with the mash.
Cool.
Yeah, pretend we don't see them.
Cool?
Pretend we don't see
Why?
them. Go with me. Just go along with it.
So,
Yes, good mash.
Albus and Scorpius walk on over.
Hello there.
Did you hear that? I hear a voice,
hello.
but I don't see anyone.
What?
Did you hear voices? I heard voices, but I don't see anyone.
No, there's just a person right over there, Alex.
Over
No,
where?
they're talking to us.
Yeah.
Where? What are you?
Hi.
I don't understand what's happening. Are
I
you
don't
all
either,
right?
but do you want some ash?
Well, I had a plan and you ruined it. So thank you.
Oh.
May we sit
What was your
down
plan?
with you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Right here.
We don't
right
have
next to
any-
me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It looks
buddy.
really good, right?
Rosie, we're celebrities now.
Wow.
You're a celebrity. Please,
sorry,
don't forget
It's-
us.
I don't
Is it 'cause of
know
the
what you're
mash?
talking about.
You didn't try any of the mash?
No, we just got here. Sorry.
I'm gonna start plopping it out of my pockets straight onto the no napkin, no plate. It's just straight on the table in front of them like a trough. It's right. If you want to try some, it's fresh. It just appeared on the table, but everybody ate it. Also, I put some in my pocket. So if you would like to taste it, it's hot and fresh.
That's really good.
Yes. Thank you.
Be careful that it doesn't disappear.
We're sorry to bother you, but
You're not bothering us.
we we wanted to come by. Scorpius and I had something to speak to you about. You see.
Is it? Lily told us that you've been having some troubles. Is it about that? Are you all right? Do you need advice?
Olive, I don't.
I'm just trying to help.
You can see by the way that, like,
help.
as Albus and Scorpius walk over, you can see a few of the students kind of like scooting away, like a few of them kind of like leave the table.
So they're not here for the mash.
Well, no.
Sorry,
no.
Rosie.
Oh no, it's okay. I got a big head already.
We promised Lily we would help.
It's a bit forward though.
It is, yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'll wait for you to come to us about it. So instead, hello, hi, welcome to our table. What is this surprise thing you would like to talk to us about that is in no way, shape, or form related to your personal troubles?
Well done, Olive.
Is it
That's much
about
better.
That was
Olive?
good. That was really good.
Yeah. Is it Olive and I finding out the secret?
What secret?
Well, yes. It's partially about that, yes. You see, can you all keep a secret?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a passcode and everything.
Yeah.
We have to bring you into S.W.O.F.F, though.
Yeah, you'll have to swear
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the bean sandwiches.
on the beans.
We're friends
sandwiches.
for life.
I just got some from the
I've got
trolley.
the
If we,
beans. Oh, we can use your beans then.
yeah, these were a
Save
gift
your
for you,
beans, Alex.
actually, Alex. There's a box.
Thanks.
Beans for you.
I don't actually know
I'll
why I
get-
suggested that. I really don't like them.
Well, and there's some bread on the table too. If you'd like to make a sandwich, Alex.
Yeah, I'll get the sandwich on the go for the
Okay, perfect.
and the ceremony.
Good.
What's involved?
Will you eat the sandwich, and then if you can survive the trial by sandwich, then you're in.
Yeah.
I like trial by sandwich. That's good.
So,
Yeah.
wait, there's a lot of beans in the sandwich.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
got, like,
happens
a whole
if you
box
get a
of beans.
horrible... Oh, that sounds really bad.
No, it's
Yeah,
gonna
there's
be
some-
delicious, probably.
There's some bad combinations. Sometimes you get really lucky and get good combinations though, and you're like, wow. And then sometimes it's like a mix of things, and it's
But listen, our friendship is worth it. So
Sometimes
That's-
it's drain her.
yeah.
Honestly, the point though is it's like going through something awful together, and then it bonds you, and then you keep each other's secrets.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's to show that we're all willing to either have good times or bad times together.
Good beans or bad beans together.
Whatever comes, bean sandwich.
I'm ready. I'll
okay.
have the sandwich.
Okay, you only have to have a
Will,
quarter.
You're going to have a sandwich? A bean sandwich?
Okay, I'll have one
yes,
as well.
Albus.
Oh.
Because there's 4. Is anyone who else is volunteering to induct them in? I'll be an inducted because the beans are my thing, so I guess I have to do it. Who else?
yeah, I think you do have to do it.
There's
If
one
you
left.
need a 4th person and nobody else wants to do it, I can do it.
I mean,
Okay, fine.
I don't think you should do it because you just did something wonderful with a pumpkin mash. And
You get a pass for the pumpkin mash.
okay.
Well, I was just
no,
thinking
well,
that if it tasted really bad, I could just actually have some mash to wash it down with, and I would feel immediately better because it's so magically delicious.
I mean, it could damage my beautiful singing
That's
voice,
true.
but
Yeah,
So-
I heard you practicing.
thank you.
Shouldn't.
Oh,
you still have some mash left, right, Rosie?
In my pockets.
Okay, well, you know what? I think, maybe I should do it because I'm very scared of bean sandwiches. And you know what they say, that you should just face your fear and you should fight it, and then maybe it's not as bad as you remember.
That's very
brave, Maisie.
That's very
So
trend. Yeah, it's brave of you.
how
I can
Gryffindor of
feel-
you.
That's
Courageous.
why
Yeah,
you're the
like a lion.
the Gryffindor star.
Amazing, Gryffindor, amazing.
Yeah, you can catch a snitch and she can eat some beans.
Okay, here you go. We have to cheers them together and then say for S.W.O.F.F, and then we eat them. It's best to do it all in one go. It's only a little bit, so.
I'd just like to point out that there is an insane Quidditch match that's happening on Discord right now. It's super close. So, you see Scorpius and Albus kind of looking down at this bean sandwich that you've gotten set up. Maisie's also got one, and Alex has one, right?
Okay,
All right.
Well, for S.W.O.F.F. Cheers.
Yes, for
The
S.W.O.F.F.
and
Yummy.
surviving.
Enjoy.
All right. Everyone that's digging into the sandwich, D3, please. I'm going to roll for first Scorpius and then Albus.
And which way round is it? One is bad.
1 is bad. 3 is good. 2 is meh.
Oh.
Every time!
Poor Maisie.
Oh, bad luck today. Scorpius takes a bite. It's a bit like gravel, I think.
Oh, a rock.
But just the flavor, not the texture.
Oh,
That's not so bad.
as a kid, yeah, I had a rock.
than mine.
What? What's yours?
It tastes a little bit like toenail.
Oh. Oh no.
How do you even have a frame of reference to know what that would taste
I
like?
have a brother.
Oh, fair.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
amazing. Are you okay?
Horrible one again.
Oh no. Was it
Mash?
drain hair again?
Mash, Maisie.
You know when your cat yawns in your face? It tastes like that.
I think mine's dog food, pickled fish and cucumber.
Cucumber's
the worst part.
You have a very developed palate
Everybody,
to know what all 3 of those things are in there.
gosh, please can I have some mash?
Take it.
Okay, guys.
Everybody take the
A
mash.
lot of beans. Yeah.
We're friends
right.
for life now. Friends for life.
Okay, you're now in S.W.O.F.F, but you can't tell anyone. And if you need to talk about S.W.O.F.F business,
Do we have to eat another one if we tell?
No, never.
That's a good threat.
If you
Yeah,
tell-
you do
Yeah.
actually.
That's a really good threat. Yeah.
I'm never gonna tell anybody about anything.
if you want to talk about S.W.O.F.F business, the passcode is. Would you like to split a bean sandwich?
Don't worry if you don't actually ever want to eat another one. You just have to say that for the passcode.
Yeah, you don't have
What
to.
Barney said.
And if the
I don't
person,
think I'll ever do that again. But perhaps I can convince James to eat one.
I would be in on that. Your brother's a git.
He's right there.
Sorry, am I not allowed to say that?
Oh,
you
it's
just
right.
said it very
He's a
loud.
git.
It's not a lie. We're not supposed to tell lies.
Okay, now that you're in S.W.O.F.F, all your secrets are super secrets, so you can tell
Super
us.
duper secret.
And it never leaves S.W.O.F.F.
So, students that were around you have started to trickle away, sort of looking at Scorpius and sort of murmuring things as they leave. You hear a lot of like "Heir of Voldemort" and stuff like that. But they've kind of, inadvertently cleared a bit of the table away, so there's nobody that's really nearby.
Have we noticed this?
I don't think it would be very hard. You don't have to make a roll for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I
Scorpius.
think we're getting our own
Now that
secret
we're-
S.W.O.F.F space.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you think that everybody's so
Super
full on
table.
my mash they have to go take a nap?
Oh, maybe,
Oh,
yeah.
that's what it looks
No,
like.
I don't
Absolutely.
think that it's that.
What is it? I smell? Do I smell? Clem!
I
No,
can
you don't
some
smell. You never
pumpkin.
smell. Are you kidding?
Okay.
You
well, I
smell
work
nice
in-
all the time.
Okay.
It's unfortunately a bit of a reputation that I've earned. Well, not really earned, but that the students think of me.
Okay, well, now that you're in S.W.O.F.F, do you need me to fight anyone for you? Because, like, if anyone's mean to you, you're in S.W.O.F.F, anyone's mean to you, I take them down. That's just what I do.
What do
I'm
people
just living
say?
that
when
life,
did you
you know?
take somebody down, Clem?
Listen, I haven't yet, but I will and would. So
Clem,
Yeah,
you
it's
you
like
could
a
do anything
just
you put your
said
mind
that
to,
you
Clem.
shouldn't tell lies, Clem. You literally just said that you shouldn't. Clem.
It was a little. Okay, I'm sorry. It was a little.
I would say that's more of an exaggeration than a lie.
I mean, to be fair, I would
Take
put some galleons on Clem to accidentally hurt somebody in a fight.
Yeah, Clem looks.
especially if she has
I wouldn't
a
say
cat.
accidentally. Clem does.
Boss
look
is
like
great.
Your cat is a weapon.
He'll just glomp on them and they can't move because they're so.
Okay, I guess you're right.
comfortable.
Fine. Okay, whatever. He's okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing it develop in my mind. Okay, he's my fighting partner. Okay, we're a duo. Got it. Cool. I'm with you.
Use them
Yeah.
like what
It's a
would you call
strength.
that thing? A bowler.
What?
What?
A bowl. It's. Never
What?
mind.
Okay.
A bowler?
I got really into
A bowler?
Muggle weapons at one point. And
I think bowling is different than what you're thinking
Yeah.
of. Yeah, bowling
Like
is
with a
like a
ball.
fun game with balls.
Oh, hey, we're distracted. This
Are
happens
you
a lot.
okay, Scorpius? You look.
Yes.
Sad?
You have a
Yeah.
secret.
It's because he didn't have
Sorry.
any of the mash. Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm actually quite relieved.
Oh, it's because I'm offering my services to protect you now, isn't it? That's what friendship is, you know.
Do you need a cuddle? You look like you might need one.
Yeah.
I'm
She doesn't even
think
wait for him to finish.
Yeah, let's pile up. Yeah.
Piles on.
Cuddle!
oh my,
Grip hug.
oh my.
Is your neck
These
always
happen-
that
yeah.
sweaty?
These happen a lot as well. You'll get used to it. Don't worry.
Rosie, I do think you might have got a bit warm in that kitchen.
You definitely smell a little like
Yeah,
pumpkin,
I'm
but
pretty
it's
sweaty.
not.
My
it's
face
not
is like
unpleasant.
in her armpit.
Do I smell like herbs and spices?
Herb spices
And everything nice is?
pumpkin.
Certainly a little bit salty.
Oh. Well, I did put salt in the mash, so that makes sense.
I have to tell you something that is rather secret.
You have a crush.
Well, it's not. No, it has to do with certain events that have taken place.
And
Anticipating.
over the course of dinner, he starts to explain the things that transpired.
Wow. Huh. Really? Or is this a joke? Because you took
I'm
a.
afraid that it is quite real.
I don't think you could make that up. That's like. Otherwise, you would just write a book and then.
I also have something.
He takes out a piece of paper and he hands it over to Olive.
I found this.
What's
The other you wrote this for you yourself.
I wrote this.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing it back.
What does this say?
Yeah, I would put my arm around Olive.
You don't have to read it now. You can wait until you have private time if you want.
Can I read it later?
It's your note. You can do as you like with it, but I thought it was important to give to you.
Did you read it, Scorpius?
As soon as I saw what it was, I didn't read it.
What do you mean you saw what it was?
Well, I saw that it was some sort of note and that I hadn't written it, but I didn't read everything. I just saw that it said Olive on it.
Can I read between the lines to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure. Sure, a 7. You can ask one question from the list there.
Yeah, are they telling the truth?
Yes.
Well, that's awfully noble of you. Is that the right word?
Yeah, that was a good word.
I just want to make sure I understand though. So when you left, what happened to us?
I'm not exactly sure. It's a bit hazy. I don't know.
Scorpius, did I help at all?
Yeah, was I there too?
Because you didn't really mention us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this place was... Well, it was very different. And Muggle-borns weren't at Hogwarts. It was like hell.
I'll reach
Yeah,
under
thinking
the
about-
table and grab Clem's hand.
Yeah.
Why weren't Muggle-borns there, though?
Well, if Voldemort was there, he was still alive, and he was influencing everything.
Oh. So, where were Clem and Rosie? Were they okay?
I wish I could answer that question, but I don't know.
Well, they're okay now, because they're here and we can see them.
And you saved them, right?
You did that? You Well, you're definitely in S.W.O.F.F then. Because you helped us.
I wish I could take credit for such things, but we're the ones that caused the problem in the first place.
Well, it's
I'm
not
really
about who caused
sorry.
the problem. It's about how hard you work to fix it.
And you fixed it when Voldemort was around?
And,
I mean, that seems to like.
I feel
outweigh
like
the-
I barely did anything. I feel like everyone else, including many of you, are the ones that really helped. I was just there, sort of thrust into a strange situation.
But you got out of it.
Yeah, you
And
could
you
have
saved
done
the
nothing.
world.
Yeah.
That's sure of a lot better than someone who originally intends to save the world. Because you didn't have to, but you did it anyway.
Yeah.
Who would like to
And
make
that's
an
what-
inspire others roll with Scorpius? I feel like it should be either Clem or Maisie.
Yeah. What? Really?
Yeah. You were the ones that were trying to cheer him up the most here.
Okay.
I have a -1 soul.
I also have a -1 soul. Wait,
I'm
let me see if I have.
inspiration.
You are, but you didn't talk too much.
Oh wait.
I
No,
can.
wait.
I mean, I can do it. Okay, I can do it. I'll do it.
You got this. We believe in you.
Come on, Clem.
And if you have a relationship with Scorpius Malfoy,
Gosh, this would be the time, but I don't seem to have one.
luckily,
Huh?
you each get a +1 with Scorpius and Albus Severus.
Oh. Okay. Here we go.
What?
What?
A 9. When you try to inspire others, roll plus soul. Explain how you try to inspire them. On a 7 to 9, you helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. Choose one from the list there.
I would like to make him feel strong.
Okay.
Scorpius, I don't know you very well because I just met you. Well, I mean, I met you before, but I didn't really know you until, but now you're in S.W.O.F.F, which means that you're friends for life. So if you'll pardon me, I'm gonna say this. Bad, horrible, scary things happen to people every day, and no one really asks for it. And it's thrust upon most of us all the time. So, again, it's not about whether or not you intended or if it was thrust upon you or whatever, or how much you did. You still made the difference, and you chose to do what you had to do, and that's the hardest decision of all. So I think you're pretty cool, and I'm glad you're part of S.W.O.F.F, and I'm glad to call you a friend.
That was beautiful, Clem.
I told you, Scorpius, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the goodest.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I can feel your vibe, and it felt good. You got a good aura.
And I feel like a 50% success rate at saving the world is pretty good.
And a 100% success rate at trying to save the world.
That means you've got an A in saving the world.
Something like that. I'm not good with percentages,
Thank you.
I think.
You must have been so scared to be so alone. And I'm really happy you found us there. And Olive just flings her arms around his neck and starts crying into his shoulder.
Olive,
Thank you. Thank you for letting us help you and for trusting that we could help you make a difference.
It kind of makes me happy to know that I'm not a bad person. I wasn't a bad person there, you know.
You could never be a bad person, Alex.
Barney's right.
Sometimes you just you wonder, though, you know.
I mean, it's like in your guts. Your guts are good. You got good guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Albus sort of look around, and you can hear that someone says, you can actually hear someone say, "Heir of Voldemort," and blah, blah, blah. Albus sort of he bites his lip for a second, and then he stands up on the bench.
I'm gonna draw my wand and stand right behind him like this.
Yeah.
I'll spot you.
Yeah, I'll just in case.
I'm gonna just lift my fist because I forget that I'm magic and have a wand.
So Albus stands on the bench, and he says, "Hey! You listen here. This is Scorpius Malfoy. He's my friend, and he's not the heir of Voldemort. He's just a normal kid, just like all of us. He's never done anything bad in his life. And he doesn't deserve for you to call him the heir of Voldemort. He's my friend. And I believe in him. And you should too."
I believe in him as well. He helped me. He helped all of us as well. He's a good person.
He has a really good aura.
I
He
believe
has
in
a
Scorpius
wonderful
Malfoy.
I believe in Scorpius Malfoy.
I believe in Scorpius Malfoy.
What are you doing?
We believe in
Albus, get down
Scorpius
from there.
Malfoy.
You believe Scorpius Malfoy?
No, get down from there. They're all going to make fun of you. Don't you understand?
We don't care. Oh my gosh.
I get up on the table with him.
Yeah.
They can.
Same.
I climb up too. They can make fun if they want. It's just because if they make fun of people, then maybe they're the heir of Voldemort. Because who would do nasty things like that?
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
Those
very
people
good
have a bad
logic.
attitude.
Yeah, it's true.
Before you start calling other people bad, why don't you take a look at yourselves? Bullying
Yeah.
people
Tell them. Get 'em.
and stuff.
Yeah. Stinky. Your hearts are stinky.
We're
Your heart's couldn't
first
have made
years,
that mash.
and we've already figured that out. So, I think the lot of you have a lot of growing up to do to be as strong and as brave as Scorpius Malfoy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. And he lost his mother this year. And you're all calling him the heir of Voldemort like he did something bad. He's my best friend, and he's very good. He's not the heir of Voldemort. He's my best friend.
He's our friend too.
He's our
My
friend
friend,
too.
Good friend. We just met kind of, but we really good friends.
You see Lily sort of stand up at her table, and she waves, and she says, "I believe in Scorpius Malfoy."
I believe in Scorpius Malfoy.
And you see Blaine and the other members of S.W.O.F.F standing up. Hyacinth.
I believe in Scorpius Malfoy.
And you see Lily sort of kick James. James rolls his eyes, and he looks towards Albus, and he nods his head. Says, "I believe in Scorpius Malfoy too." Albus is like
Hey, y'all go
astounded.
to him and get it one time.
Shh, let's not focus on that right now, right?
He's
probably
doing
just
real
like, he
good,
has
right?
his
Maybe he's not
moments.
really a
Doing
kid.
real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of like looks at each other. You see the person that said it like start to look around, and it kind of looks like the scene has turned. And Scorpius is like beet red.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can see he's crying a little bit.
That's
Thank you.
you join S.W.O.F.F. This is what happens. We look out for each other.
I take off my scarf and like go up to him to kind of offer it to him to dry his tears. Like an overprotective mother.
He doesn't really like know how to process it, you know, like the same thing with the hugs and stuff. He just like goes kind of stiff, and he just thank you.
Good job. It's
and
gonna be okay.
Albus sort of like gets down from the bench.
Yeah. So, if you want any more of that really good pumpkin mash, then shh. Okay? Stop it.
Yeah,
Or
you
no more
don't get to
pumpkin
have mash if you're nasty in your heart. Because this is
Yeah.
good-hearted mash.
And if you come near Scorpius Malfoy again, just
It better be for
saying.
good
She's got a
reasons.
Look out.
very nasty cat. It'll glump
out.
right on your face.
And we'll save up all the nasty beans for you, and hide them in your mash, and then it'll be a nasty trick.
Yeah.
so good.
Bite them and make sure they're bad, and put them in a little bowl, and they'll be half eaten and nasty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Albus sort of like sits down. He says,
See? I told you. Everybody's been wrong. You're really good, Scorpius. They just don't know you. Thank you, Albus. Thank you all. This is a much better place. It's much better.
Yeah, I bet you didn't have pumpkin mash.
No, and it is quite good, even eating off of the table.
Thank you for putting the world back in order so we could eat pumpkin mash.
I couldn't have done it without, well, all of your other help.
Scorpius, I know that you didn't really get to know Rosie and me, but we would have helped you too if we were there. We definitely would. We definitely would have been, we would have been there if we were there. Just want you to know, I know that we're kind of a wild card because you didn't know us, but, yeah.
That's true. But if we had been there, we probably would have made like a really delicious snack and then gone on an adventure with you, and you would have tasted the snack and you would have been like, wow, what a good snack, and then your day would have been made, most likely.
Yeah, mostly from Rosie, because it would be her snack that she made.
No, but then while you were eating the snack, Clem would tell you a dope joke and you'd laugh really hard.
And think about it. If you didn't do that, then you wouldn't have come to see us, and then we wouldn't be friends, and you wouldn't be in S.W.O.F.F. So look how that turned out.
Yeah, you got like friends out of this.
I know the world is much better off this way, and I'm very, very glad that we're here. But just out of curiosity, did I look good in the Slytherin green robes?
What? Oh, yes.
Ooh. Well, that's all right, isn't
The
it?
hair was a bit different as well. You were blonde.
Blonde?
You should make.
Yeah.
We didn't match.
make yourself blonde with the potion.
That can be your hair color change thing.
Yeah. It could be fun.
Oh, is
can
that
try
the
it
hair
out.
color potion? I remember that.
Did you
Professor
do it to
Longbottom
blonde
had us
hair?
make that potion as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you help?
Mine's a mess.
My Snapdragon is a little bit under the weather.
Is it a bit
Do you know how
limp?
Yeah. Can you help? How do I make the potion well with a poorly snapped
It should be
dragon?
way sturdier than that. It should be stiff. Why? Yours just looks sad.
Scorpius
like this.
is a lot better at potions than I am.
Did you do this in your first year as well?
Yes. Yes. Are you making sure that the Snapdragon has exactly 10 minutes of sunlight every day?
Well, what do you mean by exactly?
I mean exactly. You see, there are several spells to keep track of such things. You can enchant an hourglass, or there are some that you can purchase. I have one if you'd like. I'm not using it for any potions at the moment.
That'd be
Scorpius.
good. Because
have-
some days I give it 9 minutes because I'm in a rush, so I make it up and give it 11 minutes another day. Is that bad?
Yes, it's
What
very
happens
bad.
if it's dead? Like, what happens if, can you still make the potion if your Snapdragon definitely has died? Is it possible? Like, is it like baking a cake
far
where you
as
can
I
just
know.
like keep out the sugar or something, you know?
As far as
No?
I know, it's not really possible.
Oh no. Okay. Do you know where I could maybe buy a snap? Do you have one laying around by any chance?
I don't, unfortunately.
Maybe you should go speak to
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Bottom about it, Clem.
Yes, maybe. No, it's okay. I won't. I will just fail.
No,
Instead.
you should. No, you should.
You're not gonna fail.
You shouldn't. Yeah, you should speak Professor Longbottom. I mean,
I can't.
Well,
Let him know that I
wait,
killed the
have an
snapdragon.
idea.
Okay.
You know how, like, if you take a leaf off a plant and then you put it in water, it sprouts roots, and then you grow another one of those plants? What if I propagate
it's
my
so
plant so you
when-
have
Oh.
a plant?
When do you have to finish the potion? When is the potion to be created?
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Like,
Tomorrow, actually. So
it's gonna, tomorrow?
it's okay. I'll just things happen.
We
It's
could
fine.
steal one from the
We're gonna be
greenhouse.
we shouldn't steal.
Theft is bad. We
could
should definitely do it. Yeah,
borrow-
we
we
should
should
maybe-
borrow
maybe-
it.
We did some chores in the greenhouses and stuff. Maybe we should do some more and see
Yeah.
if we can get some help with our snapdragons. Maybe some like
I mean, help.
snapdragon happy juice.
have to give me a whole new one.
Or just a new one. Yeah.
I feel like we see the camera start to slowly like zoom out away from the group, you know, like as they're hatching this plan, and we see like people like chiming in. There's mash that gets thrown around, or you know, what have you. And I would like some rolls here for some people. Hang on. I think this is a mind roll. I'm just checking. Yes, it's a mind roll, please.
Oh, I'm back to not as smart, Alex, now though.
Is the mind roll with any sort of friendship or
Nope.
bonus?
Nope.
Okay.
So wait, actually, I will say, did you all write down how well you did on your Snapdragon stuff?
I got a 6
didn't.
last time.
I think that if I had written it down, I would
Would
no
have gotten
longer
deleted
have that
it.
information.
Yeah, it got deleted because Wax Steven's a goober.
I didn't write the exact amount down, but I do remember it was a success.
Okay.
I
So,
do not remember, and I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
We're batting 0-0.
okay. So,
Do I get a bonus for writing it down?
no. No. The people
Suck up.
the people that didn't write it down are going to get a penalty. And Rosalina's going to get a bonus because I goobered that sheet up.
You know, I was doing the yoga with my plant every single day, Wax. So you could probably bargain on a success there.
But Whack, when you deleted my sheet as well, do I get that?
No.
Oh, your
that
sheet got
too.
deleted too.
So,
I had no idea. What a tragedy.
Clem, you're going to get a -1 on your roll.
Yeah.
Olive, you've got a +1 going into your roll. I think, Alex, did you say yours was a success?
No, I got a 6.
Oh, you got a
Which
6.
is a
It's
fail.
a -1. Maisie, did you get a success?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Okay, it's a
Didn't write it
-1.
And this is on our
Rosalina, you
mind?
get a +1. This is a mind roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes, and by the way, these rolls do matter quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Oh no.
Okay, come on. Double sixes.
Oh,
6
no.
again. Points again. 6 again.
Okay, this is interesting. Olive with an 11 actually might change some stuff. That might change some stuff. Let's see.
Rosalina with a 9, and Maisie with a 7. Okay. 7, Rosalina with a 9. Oh, okay. So, we're going to take a break. And we're going to be back in just a few minutes. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people by heading on over to tablestory.tv/WAW and giving them a follow. You can also download a copy of the rules that we are using for free to follow along. It's totally free. Go get yourself a copy. Make sure you follow all these people for free, and go support them. If you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you haven't used yet, link them up. Get yourself a sub to one of these people. Get yourself some emotes. Go support them in a monetary way if you can. And if you want to help support Table Story, make sure you follow us here on Twitch, twitch.tv/TableStory, and on YouTube, we're Table Story there as well. And if you want to help support us in a monetary way, you can head on over to our Patreon, tablestory.tv/pledge. Go check it out, and we'll be back in just a little bit for some more of our Year 1 finale of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight. Welcome back, everybody, to Table Stories, Witchcraft and Wizardry. We sit inside Professor Lajulai Griffith's potions class as we see the results of the hair color potion.
Some very interesting results. Yes. Well done. Well done. Intriguing colors. Intriguing colors, indeed. Right. So.
I thought we were going bald to join the band. I tried to.
That was just a backup plan in case any of our potions didn't work out. It was more of a plan B than a plan A.
Plan B for bald.
I could have told you the potion wouldn't work. Why did I have to try it to prove that it didn't work?
If we all lined up, we could be kind of like a rainbow.
It's a lovely look, Maisie. You really, it brings out the color of your eyes.
I like how sparkly the top of your head is.
So hard not to look at it. Yeah. Yes. It'll grow.
If you flip some of it over, then you can kind of cover it.
If you put your hair in a bun.
You've got enough hair to cover it.
Maybe
Probably.
I just go out in the sunshine, because then it will just go red and then it will all blend in.
Oh.
It doesn't normally get much sun.
That's
so
a really
it might be
bad idea, actually.
Sensitive, so yeah, you want to just. So you make sure if you go outside you wear a hat.
At least I still have some hair.
Maybe be careful about touching it in case any more falls off, though. Just to be careful, just for a moment.
Am I the only one that thinks that Alex looks like if a pumpkin was on top of his head, his hair might be the vines?
Wait, would that make his face the pumpkin, though?
No. The pumpkin would be like a hat on top of his head.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks
It's a
nice,
good
Alex.
color for you. Yeah.
It will look very beautiful.
I mean, I'm not a fan of it personally.
I'm gonna say it. Clem is rocking the bald head. She looks like she could start a punk band, and I would listen to it.
Oh my gosh,
This
really?
might be the jump start for your singing career.
Oh my gosh, really? Maybe
Yeah.
instead
You
of
think this is
singing,
it?
I can just scream, and that will be good, you know?
You know, people are into that. I hear the screaming.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, cool.
yeah, it's called Scream Zero.
I mean,
Scream Zero?
Yeah, Scream Zero,
cool.
Scream Zero, Scream O. I think it's Scream Zero for sure.
Scream Zero. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna look that up later.
Nice.
I don't
And
know if
maybe
the
you'll
library will have it.
maybe you'll be even better at it than you are at singing.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that would
hard.
be crazy because I'm pretty good at singing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Do you think Scorpius will see me with the blonde hair and think that he's time traveled again?
Oh no.
'cause
Yeah.
I
What if
wouldn't
you
want
give
to
him
worry him.
A flashback.
I know.
Also,
I didn't
you
think
look-
about that until later. But
you look
I did think, since he said that the blonde was a good look on me, because I'm pretty sure he did say that. That I thought maybe I'd try and bring it back.
It's great. It looks really good.
I saw pictures of one of my aunties with hair like this when she was my age, and I thought that it was very stylish. So
We should start calling you Goldilocks.
That would be cute.
What's Goldie?
Yeah.
Goldilocks.
It's a story about a girl who eats a bunch of porridge and takes a nap. And honestly, I should read that book more often.
Yeah, except the bear part. It's the bears that throw us off, I think.
Yeah, I don't understand why they had to add the bears in. We could have just napped. I tried to dye my hair to be a rainbow, but I think halfway through I got kind of distracted and started thinking about how beautiful the color blue was. So
It's very beautiful. It looks very good.
If I laid in the pond, you would not know where my hair was in, which was the water. So
Barney's hair is
pretty
kind of like a. He intended it to be black, but it's kind of like a dark purple. Like you can see, like it's kind of a bit off. and he says, "Well, mine was kind of close, at least."
Honestly, I think it's pretty good actually.
It looks great.
It's unique.
You look goth.
I don't know what that
Unusual.
means.
Yeah, you wear like dark colors and you're like pale and you're like, no, Mom, I don't want dessert. Who like even says that? Silly.
Why wouldn't you want dessert?
Yeah,
because your
exactly.
hair
I don't
colour-
understand. It's just like mad all the time about everything. But your hair color looks like cool. You should join Clem's punk band. Yeah.
Yes.
And get a
Yes.
tattoo.
Oh, wait. I want one of those. Wait. Cool.
I can play the drums a little.
What?
You
I
should
can't even
bongo
play
on
anything
Clem's
little.
head. I bet the percussion right now is incredible.
That might
Oh, not hard, just gently. And then
It's 'cause
it'll
I'm
vi-
bald,
it'll-
isn't it?
No,
You
the
said it 'cause I'm
vibrato
bald.
from the hitting of your head and the drumming will make your voice sound
Oh.
incredible.
You know what? I'm over being sad about it. You're right. I rock.
You do.
I'm bald enough to
literally.
rock now. So
And
One
sometimes
good
you
thing-
roll.
One good thing about this is that we all get to have potions class together, at least for one class. It's kind of nice to see that a lot of other people didn't get it perfect either.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you think next year we'll still have potions together?
Well, probably not. I mean, it's like normal, right? Like, we all take our classes separately, but Professor Longbottom and Professor Griffiths said that they wanted to have all the class reveal their potion results together.
Oh, I was just hoping maybe this was like the start of a new type of classroom where we would all get to hang out.
I think it might make the teachers a bit crazy. They don't have enough desks and things for all of us anyway.
That's true.
The professors probably know that this happens every year, so they've got a way to fix it, right? They have a potion that we can take, or they have a spell they can use to fix it.
Yeah.
What if I want to keep it?
I think you're allowed to keep it if you like it, probably, but I don't want to. I feel
I don't want to
very.
keep this.
I don't feel comfortable.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Do you want me to shave your head for you?
Well, I don't know if I suit a shaved head. Like, my hair was pretty short normally.
I might have some of
and I didn't
mine.
expect it to grow, but I think that's because maybe it's because the plant was dead. Maybe it messed the potion up a bit.
Well, yeah, I think the plant was supposed to be alive, so that might have been a contributing factor.
I mean, I
Didn't
think
get
that's
all-
kind of what did mine in.
Yeah,
I
okay,
don't
well,
even know where mine went wrong.
Well, technically, you wanted to be bald, so you partially achieved that goal.
I just wanted to be really bald. I mean, like Clem, and then I could have joined your rock band, but now I just look like a smelly professor who's just, you know, I just would be good if it was one way or the other, you know?
I think you still look like you would smell nice.
And Maisie, you can still be in the band.
Again?
Yes, obviously.
wait,
Well,
are
I
we
The
think
really-
hair
bald.
around the bald adds a lot of cool movement, I imagine.
She could do some incredible head banging to your
Yeah.
scream. Zero.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of hair. If you
Perfect.
maybe if you put it up, no one would know.
That's what Rosie said. Rosie, can you help me?
Yeah. I'm excellent with hair. If I pretend that it's mash, I'll be able to manipulate it just like I do my food.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna scoop it up with my hands, and then I'm gonna split it in half, and I'm gonna twist them in alternate directions, and then I'm going to just pile them on top like that. And
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna leave it. I don't have a hair scrunchie.
I think I may have some pins in my pocket.
Oh, here, I got it. I'll put my wand through it. I'll put my wand through it like this. And it should stay just like that on top of your head. Like a ball of yarn.
What about when you have to cast a spell?
Well,
Like
we
that?
shouldn't have to cast. Yep, it looks
Did it work?
Really?
right.
The back.
Yeah.
Does the back look okay?
Clem.
Does the back look okay?
I saw the back, yeah? Yep. Yeah,
Does it look
it's
okay?
there.
There's no blood or anything.
You did your hair.
Hey, you know what? I've been practicing my Reducio spell. I could try it on your spot on your head. I could Reducio
Wouldn't
it.
that just be her whole head?
Yeah, that's a bad
It looked
idea.
okay.
Rosie, don't reduce her head. No, it looks lovely, Maisie.
needs it.
No, it looks
It
good.
looks
I was just
lovely.
thinking for when you take your hair down, because you definitely can't see the bald spot
Maybe
right
you'll
now.
move faster when you're playing Quidditch.
Funny.
You know
I'm
what?
going to
Maisie, there is nothing more rock and roll than doing something bold and different that no one else has the courage to do. That's like the essence of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And you with your hair so casually, like you just couldn't care less about how
Yeah.
you put it up on your head, scream rock and roll. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, honestly.
Yeah, that said, I'm
Yeah.
going to go ask the professor. I'm going to tell Professor Griffiths I've learned my lesson and that I should take good care of my ingredients and carefully make the potion. And can I please have my hair fixed now?
Hey,
So,
before
if
you get
anyone
rid of your
else-
beautiful vines, maybe I could braid them. I have these flowers that I picked on my way to class earlier, and I could add them in, and you could look like a garden. I think it would look nice. Maybe. Oh, you can say no.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm going
I
to
got.
say no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
but
carried
I
away there.
appreciate your enthusiasm as always
Thank you.
and your passion for creativity. So, excuse me. I head over to the professor.
It's probably that he's just nervous that he'll look better than all of us if I braid his hair. So.
Yeah.
Can I-
You're right.
Professor Griffiths it basically takes control of the class again and just all right, class. Now, for your next homework assignment, we'll be having you create the correction potion for anyone that wishes to return their hair back to normal.
So, Professor, can I keep my hair blue?
You may.
And if I get tired of it, may I then have the potion? What are the chances I could have a to-go potion?
We'll have to take a few hairs from you just to see if the potion works correctly.
I totally understand. I do the same thing. Yeah. I'll just.
Yeah. What if I want it fixed now?
Well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait a week or so.
Okay, I have another question. What if my hair gets accidentally set on fire?
That would be problematic, I assume.
Right.
Sir?
Well, I'm around fire a lot, and this appears to be very flammable, so I'm just warning you in advance that might happen.
I've heard every excuse you could imagine.
Okay.
That looks like I'm gonna get to braid your hair, huh, Alec?
What if you don't have any hair left to use for the potion?
Don't worry. It should return back to its normal state after we finish brewing the next potion in about a week or so.
I quite liked this potion.
Yeah, me too. This is fun. I feel so different.
I
I'm
didn't
glad
like
you
it.
guys had a great time.
And you know what, Clem? I'm really excited to hear your first Scream Zero song.
Okay, I'll practice really hard.
I could bang spoons around in the background.
All right, class, that'll be all for today. Class dismissed. Remember to look in chapter 8 of your books and start to read the ingredients and such for the hair restore potion. Thank you. Have a pleasant day.
As we're like gathering our books, I'm just gonna fix just your this curl right here is falling, so I'm just gonna fix it. Yeah, and
This one?
yeah, that one. And while I'm fixing it, I'm actually just gonna I'm gonna pluck one of Maisie's hairs and take it.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It got stuck in my hand.
Sure, I'm gonna need a roll
there
for
you go.
this. Give me a convince roll, I think. I'll let you decide, because depending on how you sort of occupy Maisie's attention here, it will either be a quick and quiet or a convince roll.
I think that she's gonna notice I plucked one, so I'm gonna convince her. Yeah, that it was an accident.
Sure. Roll plus heart. Oh
my gosh.
She's got a lot of hair. It's easy to maybe just, get stuck in there as you're, trying to fix her hair. Easy.
I am so sorry. My fingy just got stuck right up in your hair. Okay, the curl looks better. It looks great now.
Okay.
Just
What about
slide it.
this down here? It's just...
You know what? Maybe like later I could braid it up into like a cool updo.
Okay, that would be great if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
Yeah, that's a great idea. She's just gonna turn around and very inconspicuously shove it into a bottle.
There's
in her
we get like
pocket.
a camera close up. We see this little vial.
It's got her name on it already. She's been waiting.
Do I get to notice something on this, or does this count in the previous
So
roll?
she convinced you completely, I think. So I don't think so.
Okay, I'm not even looking.
If it was like a partial success, I'd say you'd probably get to make a roll there. But I think it's innocent.
Rosie, you creeper.
She just loves you so much.
Sure.
That's what love is.
Yeah, stealing somebody's hair is love.
For an 11-year-old. weird 11-year-old.
So, the potions class is all done, and we sort of fast forward a few days to the next Quidditch match. I would like to say on Discord we had a result for the Hufflepuff versus Ravenclaw match. I've already added the points for Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff was the victor in that match. And we have one match left to play for the year. So we're fast forwarding to the weekend as we head to the final Quidditch match of the season. And everyone is heading to the Quidditch pitch, heading outside. What I'd like first, Maisie, is for you to roll a d6 for me. 1d6. 1d6. Let's see what the weather's like today. A 3. Okay. So, it's kind of average. It's a cold. It's, it's not winter just yet, but it's getting there. It's probably only a couple weeks till winter, and winter break. So it's like a little windy, and cold, but it's just kind of overcast. As we head out towards the Quidditch pitch. Maisie.
Hello.
Yeah, the potions are still brewing, so unfortunately you still have a little bit of aerodynamic quality to your head. But you've sort of joined the rest of the Gryffindor team, sort of getting ready for the game. And you've broken off from the rest of S.W.O.F.F, as you've joined with the rest of the second strings. Will you get to play today? I'm not sure. It's going to come down to some rolls. But I will be rolling out the Gryffindor match here to see how things go. And so you've joined up with Lily and the rest of the Gryffindor team. Gryffindor has had the best record so far. Currently tied with Hufflepuff for the best record. Gryffindor has 2 wins. Hufflepuff has finished their matches. They've got 2 wins and 1 loss. Ravenclaw is in 3rd place with 1 win, and Slytherin's got 0 wins. So if Gryffindor wins today, they will be the victors for the this year's Quidditch matches. Otherwise, they'll be tied with Hufflepuff. So, you're getting prepped for the match. Lily has sort of joined you, and you can kind of like hear the stadium, the Quidditch pitch sort of outside, and you're kind of getting ready with Lily.
Last game of the year.
I know. Do you think we'll get to play today? I almost feel rude saying it because I don't want anything to happen to the first team, but...
I wouldn't mind playing.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, the weather's okay, I guess.
I mean, it's nice. It's nice for Scotland here. You know? It's not that cold.
No, I mean... yeah, okay. Sorry, Lily, I'm just a little bit nervous.
Why? You played in the first game as a first year. You did great.
Yeah, but... I almost don't really want to play today because I feel like I'm going to let everybody down because I can't be as good as I was last time.
Well, Alistair's not very good. I'm sure you could do better.
Don't say that, that's... Okay, thank you, Lily.
You won the first game.
But how could I possibly do that again? It was one-off, for sure. Lily, for sure it was a one-off.
I don't know about that. I think you have a talent.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily. It's just I've wanted to do this all my life and... Well, I'm going to save up over the summer to get a broom because in second year, I mean, you know, I mean, we could be so much better if we weren't using these old brooms, and maybe I can save up and get something even just a little bit better. I'm going to work all summer.
I bet you will. And you'd better, you know, you'd better write over winter break too.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I mean, I was training before with my friends, especially Lucinda. We were training before I came here, and I think that was why I was so nervous, really, because I just wanted to beat my friends. That's so naughty, isn't it?
I think it's fine.
They're so much better than me.
I don't think so.
Wouldn't it be so good if Gryffindor won the cup?
You think we will?
I think we have a chance.
We have the most house points too, right now.
Mm-hmm.
We might win.
The House Cup and the Quidditch Cup.
You think?
Wow.
It hasn't happened for a long time.
How long do you know?
The last time Gryffindor won the Quidditch Cup, I think was 7 years ago?
7?
7.
Wow. That's a really long time. I didn't know it was that long. I thought it was like 5 or something.
No.
Oh? Well...
Hufflepuff's had a really good team.
Do you think next year maybe we would get into the main team, Lily?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm gonna practice and work and save up all summer. Are you?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll try.
Maybe my dad will help.
Do you think he will? He's
I
a
don't
big
know. He
Quidditch
knows some
fan,
things
right?
about. Sorry?
He's a big Quidditch fan, right?
He works for the ministry. He works in the Quidditch department, actually. I just want to make him
I'm
proud.
hoping my mom will buy me a broom.
Your mum's a very talented lady. I was so nice to... I'm sorry. Oh, my head is so fuzzy today. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about. I'm sorry. I'm just going to stop talking, Lily. I'm so sorry.
Why?
I'm just so nervous.
It'll be fine. Oh, looks like it's time.
Oh.
Good evening. Good evening, all students. Welcome to the final game of Quidditch for the year. I hope you're all excited for the possibility of Gryffindor winning the cup. It could be very close. We have a very close possibility today. Hufflepuff has won 2 victories and 1 loss. They could tie with the Gryffindors. Who knows what will happen today? I hope you are all excited for this, our last match of the year. I always look forward to these games, and I hope that you do as well. That being said, let's let the games begin!
And we get a bit of some crowd enthusiasm as Headmistress McGonagall finishes her introduction. And it's time for the game to get underway. Let's head on over to our Quidditch overlay. And let's start our Gryffindor versus Slytherin match to see how well we do today. Okay. On the team for Gryffindor, we have the Seeker Alistair Jordan, Chasers Pandora Owler, Rose Granger Weasley, Rufus Hailbillow, Sebastian Clatteringshaw, Lily Luna Potter, Blair Hawthorne, Leah Carroll, and Levi Fernbrow. For the Slytherin team, we have Ava Larchmont, Samuel Oliver, Sharon Sweetleaf, Danya Fingerling, Gustav Shrew, Charlotte Willows, and Heidi Crescentworth. And doing our announcing today is Andrew Buckwillow.
Alright, Quidditch fans, I hope you're all excited for today's match. Can the Slytherin team defeat the Gryffindors and stop their first place attempt at the cup? Slytherins, are you in the crowd? Or can the Gryffindors and their no-loss path to victory continue? Will we see some fantastic plays? Maybe we'll even have a first-year hop into the game again today, like we saw in the first game for Gryffindors with Maisie Schuyler. The first-year phenom that came in for Alistair Jordan and joined the Quidditch team to see a victory in her very first game.
We sort of zoom in on the crowd, and we can see the little S.W.O.F.F section, and Scorpius and Albus have chimed in, and they're not really Quidditch players, so they're just kind of cheering Maisie on. They don't really seem to care about Slytherin or whatnot. They're just kind of chiming in. So, what's the cheer again? What were you saying?
Maisie, you're amazing.
Maisie, you're amazing. You got it, Scorpius. I think so. Maisie, you're amazing.
You got it.
No ing on the end, right?
No, amazing, like her name.
Yeah, it's a play on Maisie.
Right,
and
makes sense. Makes sense. All right. I think I've got it.
I think it's just about time for the game to begin. Let's see who'll take the win. Will it be Gryffindor or Slytherin?
All right. For those of you following at home, we have a Quidditch section in the rulebook, the Interhouse Quidditch Cup. And what happens here is there are rolls that get to be made. Maisie is currently on the second string team. It will require me to roll double ones for the Seeker to have Maisie join the game. That's what happened in the first game. I rolled double ones, and we had Maisie join. Can it happen again? Let's find out. We're going to get started here, and I'm going to roll to see who we're starting with. Hey, it looks like Gryffindor will get the first roll. Here we go.
The Gryffindors are going to snatch the quaffle. They've got the ball. Oh, and there's a miss. Looks like the Slytherin keeper is on point today. Slytherin regain the quaffle, and look at that. The beaters are doing some work. Ooh, a bludger still gets through. Knocks one of the Slytherin team to the ground. Who was it? I could barely see. That bludger looked like it hurt. Gryffindor have regained the quaffle. They take a shot, and there goes the chaser. Beautiful play coming from Rose Granger Weasley with a score. 10 points for Gryffindor. Slytherin's going to pick up the quaffle. Start to move across the pitch. Oh, and a quick score coming from Lucinda Templeton. 10 points for Slytherin. Back and forth this game goes. Where are the Seekers? I think I see Alistair Jordan in our Villa Cats. Looks like they've got some kind of a glance at the snitch. Where are they? Can they see it? Alistair Jordan tries to reach out, but gets pushed out of the way by our Villa Cats. They are neck and neck trying to catch the snitch. Snitch seems to be getting out of position though. Sharon Flint grabs the quaffle. Oh, and is hit by a bludger. Blair Hawthorne for the Gryffindor team connects with that bludger, and Gryffindor's going to get 10 more points. Slytherin has regained the quaffle. Oh! Beautiful shot by Billy Smallflower! What a wonderful shot! I'm sorry, wrong team. Danya Fingerling, wonderful shot. I thought the Hufflepuffs were playing there. Danya Fingerling. Oh, she's picked up the quaffle again! A second score for Slytherin! 20 quick points for Slytherin! Can the Slytherins retain their lead? Looks like Taupin, the keeper for Hufflepuff, is staring at this game mystified. But Levy Fernbrow has stopped another quaffle shot. Levy Fernbrow, oh no, he drops the quaffle! It's fallen into his own goal! Another 10 points for Slytherin! Gryffindor retains the quaffle. Oh! Captain Pandora Owler has the quaffle. She's weaving through the Slytherin team like they're not even there. There's a quick score from Pandora Owler. 10 points for Gryffindor. Pass coming from the keeper. Heidi Cressingworth passing it out. Oh, and a quick grab by Pandora Owler. She's got the quaffle. She shoots. She scores. Another 10 points for Gryffindor. Close game. 40 points for each team. Wonderful job. Where are the Seekers? I'm trying to find them. Where are they? Are they by the stands? Oh, look out, Hufflepuffs. It looks like the Seekers might run you over. The Slytherin Seeker Ava Larchmont is trying to catch up with the snitch. Oh, and I think she just connected with the bench. That's got to hurt. Oh, very nasty. It looks like Alistair Jordan has spotted the snitch. He's hot on its tail. Alistair Jordan is making a break for the snitch. The chasers for Slytherin have the quaffle. They take a shot and it's blocked by Levy Fernbrow. Nice save by Gryffindor. Gryffindor have the quaffle. Levy Fernbrow passes it out. And Slytherin grabs it. Nice interception. And a quick shot coming from Sharon Sweetleaf. 10 points for Slytherin. Gryffindor with the quaffle, heading down the pitch. Leah Carroll hits the bludger. Oh no! Connects with her own chaser. The quaffle falls to Slytherin. Slytherin grabs it. Danya Fingerling with the quaffle takes a shot. 10 points for Slytherin. The beaters for Gryffindor trying to do something about this bludger. It's flying all over the bloody place. Blair Hawthorne hits the bludger. Ooh, almost connects with one of the beaters on the Slytherin team, but narrowly misses. Gryffindor with the quaffle. And Rufus Halebillow tries to take a shot. Unfortunately, he misses. Nice save there by Heidi Cressingworth on the Slytherin team. Is that Alistair? Oh my! He's making a break for the snitch. He's so close to catching the snitch. The beaters for Slytherin trying to do something. They hit the bludger his way, but goes way wide. Looks like they can't catch Alistair Jordan. Now it looks like a shot on Gryffindor. Levy Fernbrow narrowly stops the goal. Nice save by Gryffindor. Gryffindor has the quaffle. They're making their way up the pitch, heading towards the goal. We have Rose Granger Weasley. Nice shot! Score! Right through Heidi Crescentworth's hands. Beautiful shot by Rose Granger Weasley. 10 points for Gryffindor. The Slytherin seeker Ava Larchmont has caught up with Alistair Jordan. They are fighting tooth and nail, trying to catch that Stitch, bumping back and forth. Back and forth. Ooh, nice hit coming from Ava Larchmont. Alistair Jordan takes a spin. Oh, he's hung onto his broom. Wonderful play by Alistair Jordan, but they are neck and neck. So close, the Snitch is just out of reach. Meanwhile, the Slytherins have the quaffle again. Samuel Oliver takes a shot, and another goal for Slytherin. Slytherin with 70 points. They're ahead of Gryffindor right now. It's so close. A nice save coming from Levy Farnborough again. Stops another goal from Slytherin. Well done. Well done. Gryffindor with the quaffle again, heading up the pitch. We've got a shot coming from Rufus Hale below, and it's a score! 10 points for Gryffindor. The keeper, Heidi Crescentworth, passes out the quaffle. Interception by Gryffindor. It looks like Pandora Owler has grabbed the quaffle. The beater, Leah Carroll, takes a shot with the bludger and tries to connect with one of the Slytherins. Ooh! Clips Ava Larchmont on the toe. Sends her spinning. She's trying to keep up with Alistair Jordan, but is having trouble. Nice shot from the beaters. Now we see Seeker Ava Larchmont. She's so close to the Snitch. She's just eking out Alistair Jordan. Oh, it's so close, Slytherin, just with a slight lead. She might grab the Snitch. Oh, but as she reaches out for the Snitch, she tries to grab it and connects with the post. Oh, someone should check on her. That must have hurt. Oh. She's moving around. It looks like she's all right.
I rolled a 4 for her on that one.
But it looks like now the Gryffindors heading down the pitch. We've got Pandora Owler passing back and forth to Rose Granger Weasley. Rose Granger Weasley back to Owler. Granger Weasley, Owler, Granger Weasley, Owler. And a shot from Granger Weasley. Another 10 points for Gryffindor. Slytherin with the quaffle. Sharon Sweetleaf heading up the pitch, sails right past Granger Weasley and Owler. Looks like they were a bit confused. A quick pass coming from Heidi Crescentworth to Sharon Sweetleaf, and a score for Slytherin. 80 points for Slytherin now. Just eking ahead of Gryffindor. Close game, close game. Blair Hawthorne tries to make a connection with the bludger, but ooh, he takes it in the face instead. That's going to leave a mark. Got to be painful. Almost falls off his broom. Slytherin going to regain the bludger, and it looks like Charlotte Willows connects. Oh, sends it right back to Blair Hawthorne. This time he is knocked off his broom, right into the sand. That's gotta hurt. Alistair Jordan heading after the Snitch. Alistair Jordan heads for the Snitch. He's almost got it. He's almost got it. Oh, brutal. Connects with the bludger. Oh, that looks nasty. Alistair Jordan takes a tumble, and Slytherin is going to grab the quaffle for another 10 points. Oh, we might have to have a quick pause here. I think Alistair Jordan might be out. I think Alistair Jordan might be out. It could be time for the first year again Can we have another resurgence for Maisie Skylar? She's headed onto the pitch.
There she is. There she is.
Maisie, Maisie, you're amazing. Maisie, you're amazing.
Who wants to make the inspiration roll?
I'll do it, question mark. I feel like Rosie is the most inspiring of the groups.
Including relationships, I'm at a -1.
Okay. I will do the inspirational speech.
More pumpkin mash.
Okay.
Oh, you can.
A 7. You rolled with your relationship with Maisie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which means that was actually a very bad roll.
Okay. How are you trying to inspire Maisie? I would like to point out specifically that Seekers are making mind rolls.
Great to know. I would like to make Maisie feel clever.
Okie doke. Maisie, you've got a +1 on your next roll here to see how you do. You climb onto your broom, there's a quick interruption, and you hop into the game. You hear Lily say, Maisie, Maisie, you're amazing! Come on, you can do it!
Okay, here we go. Focus. Okay, and I kick off, and I go all the way straight up, above all of the stands, above absolutely everything, and I look for the Slytherin Seeker. Forgot her name.
The Slytherin Seeker is Ava Larchmont.
Okay. Yep, and I want to go and look for her.
Okay. You head off. And off you go.
You're doing great, sweetie.
So, Maisie, why don't you start us off with your +1 roll? Now you've only got the one bonus right now. You've got a +1 from this first roll.
Okay. It's a partial
9.
success.
Okay. So, you've seen the snitch. Now to catch it, you take a +1 forward on your next roll. If you can, open up like Notepad or something so you can keep track of how much you've got. So you've got, now you just keep the +1 right now. So you've got a +1. And you and Ava Larchmont, you see Ava Larchmont and you sort of like take off after her. She looks like she's really close to the snitch though. You're gonna have to move your butt.
Okay.
And there goes Maisie Skylar. She's taking off for Gryffindor. She's trying to catch up with Ava Larchmont, but Ava Larchmont has her eyes on the snitch. She's getting close. Can Maisie catch up?
And I pull myself down to make myself as aerodynamic as possible, including my beautiful bald spot. Put myself super duper close to the broom. Throw my legs out as far behind so I'm like as horizontal as possible on this broom. Kick my legs backwards and just try and spurt forwards to go and pass her on her right.
Okay. Maisie Skylar trying to catch up to Ava Larchmont. Can she do it?
So you still have a +1. Go ahead and roll again. Ooh, on an 11, you get yourself a +2 added. So now you're working with a 3.
So I got +3 now.
Maisie Schuyler? Wow! Zipping after Ava Larchmont. She's keeping up. I swear I can hear a chant coming from the crowd.
Maisie,
You're amazing.
And you just see my eyes like focus in, like, and narrow in, and my pupils go like super duper wide the more narrow my eyes get. And you can see me controlling my breathing and slowly listening to the crowd and using this chant to like to counter with my breathing. So it's like with the Maisie, you're amazing, and I'm like using it to measure my breathing so I don't kind of like hyperventilate and fall off the broom.
Okay, give me another roll. You got a +3 now.
Plus your inspiration, right?
No, inspiration set.
Oh, is it just one?
Oh, a 12! Uh-oh. You get another +2 now.
Maisie Schuyler's caught up with Ava Larchmont. Ava looks shocked. We have a seeker-on-seeker battle. Look at them moving back and forth. Ava Larchmont goes in to nudge Maisie out of the way. Maisie pushes back. Look at that little first year go.
Don't you dare, you stupid girl! I try, yeah, just
Get out of my way, first year!
No, you get out of my way!
That snitch is mine!
No, it's not! I'll fight you for it.
Give me another roll.
Ava Larchmont goes tumbling out of the way, spinning Maisie Schuyler forward. Maisie Schuyler! She's got the snitch! Gryffindor wins!
Oh my gosh! Maisie!
The first year seeker for Gryffindor has won 2 games for the Gryffindor team. Gryffindor wins the Quidditch Cup.
And I'm doing like a lap around the pitch and like holding the snitch. I've got a snitch. Holding the snitch up in the air and putting the other hand out and like supporting myself with just my legs on the broom, like screaming.
She's so good.
How did she get so talented and beautiful?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Do you think it's the spot giving her incredible aerodynamics?
Yes, we must shave it from now on forever.
Yeah, for good luck.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Gryffindor team.
I spiral down and land on the bang in the middle of the pitch, like as everybody starts to gather and like run towards, just fully like plonk down. My broom drops and I immediately stand up with my hands in the air and scream.
Lily's there, and the Gryffindor team just like swarms you. You basically get like tackled by everybody, and yeah, they're sort of like holding you up in the air, cheering. Maisie, you're amazing!
We won the cup! We won the cup! Oh my goodness, you guys, we won the cup! We won the cup! We won the cup!
You did it! And then we see S.W.O.F.F like sort of rushing in from the stands, rushing over towards Maisie.
Oh my gosh!
Seeing Olive cry is just the last thing that just sets on. I am like, this is an ugly cry. There's like tears. There's like red face. I'm sweaty. This is the ugliest cry ever. She just gives Olive a hug like, oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
It was like,
darling,
it was like you just went straight to the snitch. It was like you came on the pitch and then the snitch was there, and then you just went and got it straight away. Like just like that.
Uh-huh. You did, and then you're like, and then you're like, whatcha, and then you had the snitch, and I was so fast I could barely see anything, and I was eating so much mash I think I might throw up actually out of excitement.
yeah, and
take some,
and the
drink some water. Oh.
And the regular seeker, he was just having such a hard time getting it, and then you got out there and you were like, wham, bam, got the snitch.
Okay? Is he okay? I turn around to my teammates. Is Alistair okay?
You see Alistair like he's so messed up, like he's probably like twitching a little bit, like in the sand.
I run over to him and like
Madame Pomfrey's there. Okay? Madame Pomfrey's there, and she's like trying to take care of him. You see Madame Hooch there as well.
Okay. I take Alistair's hand. I just hold it up and open out his fingers and put the snitch in his hand and close it, and then hold his hand around the snitch. We did it. We did it. We did it, Alistair. We got the snitch. We did it. We won the cup.
He's going to need a little bit of rest and rejuvenation. Don't worry, we'll have him fixed right up. Miss Skylar, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I think I'm probably going to wake up in a minute.
And
I take the snitch out of his hand and kind of take a step back. Get well soon. I'll come and see you in the hospital wing.
And we sort of switch scenes. We advance forward in time to basically everyone returning from winter break. Everybody's just returned from winter break. It's okay. You don't have to. Nobody can get everything switched over that quickly. It's fine. Don't worry about the hair. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
I can, and I did.
So, we return from winter break, and we sort of see. I think let's have each of you go ahead and roll a 2d6. Clem, you're the first to arrive back at Hogwarts from the group. Where did you go first?
I go to our table in the Great Hall first. I want to make sure that I'm there for them when they get here.
Okay.
Miss them a lot.
Probably not waiting too long. Maybe you've had a snack. But you see Olive and Rosalina entering the Great Hall next.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Hi. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys so much. It was so lame.
I missed you.
Oh.
Why? Wait, why was it lame?
Oh, it's me and my nan. It's fine, don't worry about it. But I'm just so happy to see you guys.
Well, maybe next break you can come stay with us.
We could take turns and you could come visit everyone.
Yeah, we'll bring your nan too.
Oh, I can show you what my family shop is like and what it's like to live in a wizarding home, because I'm not quite sure what it's like to live with muggles, but I can show you my room and all my pets, and you can meet my mum and my dad, and
yes,
we could do that if you like.
I would absolutely love that. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
I brought you all back presents, but I think maybe we should wait for Alex and Maisie to arrive. But just so you have them ready to go. And Olive's gonna reach in and get these little shoddily wrapped presents out. They were wrapped by an 11-year-old. They don't look great. And find the one that says Rosie on it, and find the one that says Clem on it.
Do you keep that note with you?
Yeah.
Maybe you notice the note that you left for yourself. Is it in your pocket? Do you like keep it just in your pocket?
She keeps it inside her breast pocket at all times, and it's like getting super worn from her taking it in and out and like holding it but never opening it. So you can kind of see like the wear and tear on it, but you can see that the wax seal is still intact and she hasn't looked at it yet. I was just thinking maybe that after we open presents together, and she takes it out and just holds it up. I never opened it after Scorpius gave it to me.
Oh.
And I don't... I'm scared to read it by myself. I thought maybe we could, now that we're back together, maybe we could, read it together.
Yeah. We can do that. We can also hold hands if you need to.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. And I clean my pockets out, so if I need to wipe your tears or my own, you won't get slapped in the face with old mash.
I don't mind the old mash, Rosie.
You don't mind the old mash?
No.
Wow, that is not what my dad said when they found it.
I missed you.
I missed you.
Alexander walks in.
Alex!
Hi!
It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's been even longer.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. My gran made me do lots of... I mean, she heard a thing or two. So, you know, I had to do some... What did she call it? Remedial work. Homework and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean... So, I kind of didn't get a break a lot. Just...
Maybe you could try to take some extra naps this time.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully I just do better in classes, and then I get more points and stuff.
Yeah,
and then
I feel that because I'm not so hot at the magic yet.
So, just to give you guys a summation thus far, there will be one more roll for classes. But before winter break, your grades were as such. Let me pull up my little chart here.
This suddenly feels like actual school.
So, Rosalina, unfortunately,
I failed.
You scored a dreadful, which is
out of.
Yeah, it's so here are the grades basically.
Oh no.
The bottom is troll. The next is dreadful.
Oh, good. Well,
Then
not a troll.
Poor, dreadful, and troll are failing grades. Acceptable, exceeds expectations, and outstanding. Unfortunately, Rosalina, your average score before Christmas break was a 5.3 average roll.
Oh no. That's so...
I would like to point out that there was a -2 at some point. So that wasn't helping you very much.
No, yeah, I would guess not.
Second worst was Clementine. Clementine. You passed, however. You passed.
Am I the only one that failed?
You are.
Freaking
I called you being the worst. You called.
Clem, you passed. You got an acceptable.
Okay. Okay.
Your average score was a 7.4. 7.4.
Okay.
Next on the list, Alexander. You also did acceptably well. You got a 7.7. Next on the list, and this was super close, Olive. You exceeded expectations. You got an average score of 8.7.
Not pure blood, though.
Just barely. And I mean just barely. Only because the decimal places I have go out a few decimals came behind Maisie, who scored also an 8.7, but slightly edged you out overall.
That's so close.
Yes.
That's
Slightly.
crazy.
So well done. You both exceeded expectations. We have one more roll to make for the remainder of the year. We're gonna do one roll for the remainder of the year. I'd like another classes school roll from everybody, please. Let's see how well you do on your exams. And yeah, last one of the year.
Quick, someone inspire me.
I'm the one that needs inspiration here.
Oh no!
Yeah, get that average down.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I would just like to say I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
I have a +2.
Oh
was
no!
gonna-
Right. Oh
I was
no!
gonna ask if the people that passed get her forward, but
No.
it's not gonna happen.
No. Oh, an 11 from Maisie.
Jeez.
Okay.
And an 8 from Alexander. Okay.
Oh no.
So, we
take
fast forward yet again to the end of term feast. The end of term feast. And I have some awards to give out. I have 2 awards to give out. 2 awards.
If
The
it
first-
student.
The first award is for the best grades out of the group. Congratulations to Maisie. You have exceeded expectations. You have
I
won.
almost feel bad because of how well I did in comparison to my friends.
Wow, that is
the worst.
that is horrifically.
That was.
Oh,
Now
wow.
I was fine before, but that's.
She actually just slapped all her faces on the way to pick up her award.
And
You should have added in all the snitches you caught too.
Wow. That will earn you also some bonus points for your house cup. That will give you an additional 20 points for your house. Congratulations. Even though it's just rubbing salt in the wound right now for the Gryffindors. Next award goes to the best attendance. The best attendance. The person that was here the most out of all of you. Congratulations to Clem. Best attendance. Best attendance.
What, really?
Yes. Best attendance.
Have you ever even missed a show?
Yes.
I missed 2 at Christmas.
There were 2 missed.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. I almost feel bad
And that's
knowing that I. No.
Oh wow. Another 20 points. Congratulations. Congratulations. These are, by the way, things I'm going to be adding into the rule book. Just little things that I thought would be really cool to kind of sum up years. So I'm going to be adding a bunch more to the 1.3 version of the rulebook over the break here from the show. So congratulations. And that will give Gryffindor The House Cup. Congratulations to Gryffindor. Well done.
Hey, yo.
Good job, Gryffindors.
Well done. And no, I didn't even pull any Dumbledore BS at the end. It was just a slow and steady set of horrific rolls from everybody else, basically.
I really thought you were gonna call me by name just now.
Yeah. I will do some rolls here, but there's no way that everybody else can catch up at this point. We'll do some rolls. Let's see where everybody ended up. Let's see where everybody ended up.
Ravenclaw into second, and we're good.
So I'm gonna make. So we're gonna do. Basically, I'm gonna do.
Did you do the points for these last rolls we did?
No, I have to change those.
Okay.
So we're gonna add some other rolls in here. So we had a 7 from Maisie for the first. Did I add in that second to last one? I don't think I did, right? That was for the Snapdragons. So no, I didn't add that one. So we're gonna add those in. So 5 points from for Gryffindor. Rosalina with a 9. 5 points for Hufflepuff. Clem with a 4. That's -5 for Gryffindor. An 11 for Olive gives Gryffindor another 10. Alexander with a 6 for that first Snapdragon roll. That will be a -5. All right. And then, let's see. We need 2 more Hufflepuff, 2 more Ravenclaw, and 3 more Slytherin. First is a 5 for Hufflepuff. That's -5. Sorry. Another 5. That's another -5 for Hufflepuff. Sorry. Ravenclaw. A 7. That will add a 5. And another 7. That adds another 5. Slytherin needs 3 rolls. That's an 11 for Slytherin. That's going to give them 10 points. I'm at 90. 7 gives them another 5. Puts them at 95.
Come on, Slytherin, get to 100.
A 6 -5.
Or
right.
not.
The next set of rolls. The next set. Maisie with an 11 gives Gryffindor another 10 points. Rosalina with a 4 puts Hufflepuff at 260. Clementine with a 5 -5 from Gryffindor. We've got a 4 from Olive, which is going to be another -5 for Gryffindor. Alex with an 8. Puts Ravenclaw ahead of Hufflepuff. That second place is dead on even. Wow. All right. We need 2 more rolls for Hufflepuff, 2 more for Ravenclaw, and 3 for Slytherin. An 11 for Hufflepuff puts them at 270. 1 more. We are going to get fan art rolls, by the way. I rolled double 1s for that last roll, so that's -5. 265 for Hufflepuff.
Down with Hufflepuff.
And let's see, Ravenclaw needs 2 rolls. An 8 gives them a +5. That puts them at 270. And another 7 puts them at 275. Slytherin gets 3 rolls. Let's see. A 6 for Slytherin. Sorry. Puts them at 85. 85. Next one is a 9. That puts them back up to 90. Can they break 100?
Come on, 10 plus Slytherin, I believe in you.
That's That's a 5. Back to 85. Okay. Now, we had some fan art submissions. Okay. I will roll for the house of your choice for those fan art submissions. I'm going to look back here and just go through these. Let's see. We had a ton of wonderful fan art that came through for like all of our shows lately. It's amazing stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. So it was a month ago when we started it, basically right before Voldemort and Valor. So let's see here. Okay. So, we had a roll for Hufflepuff. I think this is the first one. Yep, this is the first one. Okay. First roll for Inorganic Phosphate. Did a roll. We had a picture of Bucket and Rosalina. Let's see. I think we have to show this on the stream here. Let's see. If I can do this without screwing everything up. I have to save these. Let's do this.
I just scrolled down to see Shifting Tides one.
Some really good ones there. Okay, sorry. Do this, okay? We get a Hufflepuff roll. We got Bucket and Rosalina, I think, on that one.
Yeah, there we go.
That's an 8. That's going to give Hufflepuff an additional 5 points.
No.
So cute.
Oh.
Okay, and let's see. Next up.
You see what I'm talking about?
We have one for from Lucifer. That's going to... Why did this not open? What happened? Oh God, is everything breaking? Please don't be breaking. Where did this open? Oh.
Lucifer, I'm assuming wants Slytherin.
Lucifer does want Slytherin, but I have to show this. This is so good.
Yeah.
Why is it not saving? Open link. There we go. It's so good.
It's so good.
Okay. There we go. We had Scorpius and Albus. Got a roll for Slytherin here. Oh no, that's a 5. That's a 5. I'm so sorry. It's so good. It's so good. But them's the rules. Sorry. She spent so much work and time on that picture.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry.
You're gonna show the other one as well, though, right? And roll for that one too, right?
Which one? The Badgers one?
No,
the most
other
recent
one.
I'm
Of the
sorry.
alternate
Most recent
timeline.
Lucifer art.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Rosie B did a wonderful bucket image. We're going to put this one up
It's
as
so
well.
Cute.
By the way, I'm sorry. I'm covering up people's cameras. Hold on.
That's fine.
No, it's fine. It's not the important people. Me and
Yeah.
Colo are visible. It's all good.
Yeah.
What?
There we go.
Wow.
We have a
Oh, Bucket.
Oh my gosh.
we have a Sir Bucket
Pots every flavor, please. Oh, this is an outfit.
and a button. The button pauldrons.
The button pauldron.
Oh my gosh.
Hufflepuff roll.
Oh no,
Love
Whack,
it, sweet
no.
Rosie B.
That's a double one.
Oh no.
Double one. I'm sorry. I've failed you, Sir Bucket. I've failed you. I'm so sorry.
You should just all be automatic positives.
Yeah,
It
I
should
think
be,
so.
but that's not what the dice are doing, is it? No.
Your hands have cursed beautiful bucket art.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. We gave Hufflepuff a chance. We gave Hufflepuff a chance. And I would like to point out that the score is so close that these actually do matter. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry. Thanks for sabotaging it, guys. It's great.
I'm so sorry. Everyone should have submitted for Gryffindor, then the other houses would have a chance. I think that was it. Did we have any other submissions here? Am I missing one?
Lucifer's other alternate timeline one.
Ah, that's correct.
That's my desktop wallpaper right now.
Oh my god, wait,
by the
mine
way.
too! Really? We're magic!
I have to steal this one off the Twitter feed, I think, because I can't find it. Okay, there we go. Got that one.
You got it?
This one up. Thank you so much for all this fan art, everybody. I'm sorry I roll so horribly for these house point rolls. This is my Dumbledore. This is my Dumbledore effect. Apparently, it's just how horrible my rolls are. All right, another Slytherin roll. That's a 7. 5 points for Slytherin. 5 points for Slytherin.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all for the fan art? I think so. I think that's it. We have a late submission from Jazz from the Maisie Bowie. I think we have to roll for that one regardless. Because it might give Gryffindor some negative points with the way that I'm rolling, right? It has to. But you know that as soon as I roll it's going to be a 10.
Yeah, that's definitely your thinking, right?
Yeah, it's definitely my thinking that's just that's causing all of this. It has to be.
No, I meant like you're thinking, oh, we'll roll for Gryffindor. They'll get a negative. Wink, wink.
Yeah, here
If
we go.
you get double ones, you
Winked
get
with
negative
both eyes.
200.
I rolled a 5.
What the hell, Jazz?
I rolled a 5. I rolled a 5. That's going to be a minus 5 points for Gryffindor. So, when all is said and done, our House Cup points. Gryffindor in first place. Gryffindor in first place with 465. Second place, Ravenclaw, 275. Hufflepuff, very close third at 265. And unfortunately, I'm so sorry, Slytherins. The dice were not with you in year one. An 85, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do have some NPCs that were done for the Patreon. Don't worry. We will see them in year 2. Okay, I didn't forget about you. I have those NPCs. They will be in year 2. We just didn't get a chance to use them in year 1, okay? Don't worry. I didn't forget. They are on the list. I have them there. We appreciate all the support and the love so much. Thank you. Let's do our end of session shout outs. We're not going to do any downtime moves or any of that stuff, but we are going to do our shout outs to wrap things up.
Wait. What does that mean that we have to wait till next season to hear what's in the note, Whack?
What's in the note? Do you actually
we
you
were
want to
gonna-
hear that?
We were gonna what?
You want to hear that?
Oh, well, I guess
Wanna
it's
hear-
season 2.
No,
Okay,
we
bye,
need-
everyone.
No, the nega notex must be
I
read.
think we do need to hear the note. So, as we have this end of term feast, I think we have the scene with sort of S.W.O.F.F. At their table.
I think if S.W.O.F.F. was in official house, we would have won, so...
Yeah.
Or lost. I'm not sure what would be more on brand for S.W.O.F.F. Completely failing or completely winning.
At least we're committed either way.
But either way, we
100%.
would have ended up in the hospital wing.
Yeah.
So, we've got the end of term feast. You're all kind of sitting together, aware that this is the last time you're going to be eating together for a little while. We can see that the table is covered in pumpkin mash, as was required by pretty much the entire school. It's been a big hit.
I can't believe that I'm not gonna be able to eat with my friends for like a month, 2 months. How long is summer? It feels like it's gonna be forever.
Yeah,
I think it is.
feels strange to be going home, doesn't it?
We'll write all the time. I'll give you my address and we'll stay in touch. And the summer it'll go by so quickly. And then next year we'll be older and wiser and even better S.W.O.F.F.
That's a great. Yeah, I'm gonna get Tupperware and I'm gonna send you all mash over the summer so you don't starve to death.
I'll send you guys my owl as well, and then you can use Humphrey to send everybody else's, because you guys don't have an owl, right?
No.
You won't have.
No, not
you'll
yet.
not
But
have
my
an
dad
owl.
said if I wanted an owl, we could get an owl. I think I'm gonna.
Benny.
I think I'm gonna name it Cheese.
When Benny shows up, you might need to feed him before he gives you letters.
Benny.
Oh, I will
Okay.
want
My
to feed
owl.
Benny lots of snacks.
We can have
Oh,
some
and
mash.
if you
Can
feed him,
Benny have
he'll eat
mash?
Yeah, but he'll eat anything, and you can pet him as much as you like.
Okay.
As well, he loves it, as long as you're feeding him.
You know, all things considered, I think we had a good first year. I mean,
Well,
honestly, how many first years get to say that they win not one, but 2 Quidditch matches for their house, even though they weren't even on the team properly, they were second string? And how many first years, very sorry, Alex and Rosie, but how many first years also win the House Cup their first year? And I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there, and make friends with ghosts and solve a mystery. And honestly, I know that maybe we didn't do it ourselves, but Scorpius did say that we were first years when we helped him with everything. So
but we did defeat the Shade, that was us. And we got the music box and got out, and the teachers were only just about. We did it quicker and better than the teachers did, to be honest. I think we could basically be teachers, is what I'm saying.
It's
Certainly
true. It's
grades. Oh,
Yeah,
my
but
God,
if they
that
would let me be a
bloody
teacher
awesome.
because I did technically fail. So it's a good thing my dads don't believe in grades. They thought it was
Rosalina
kind of rude.
definitely has to do some like makeup work over the summer.
Yeah, my dad said that it's fine that I have to work over the school break, but they think that it is abysmal that they would call a student dreadful, and they did write a strongly worded letter, and that's why we're getting the owl, so that they can send that off. They said that I'm great, so.
Rosie, I could help you if you like. If you get stuck,
I'm just gonna stop you right there and say yes. I'm gonna probably need that. I will be upfront, but in return, you have to do some yoga over the break.
Okay. And I'll do my best to cook you something and send it with Humphrey. I'm not a fantastic cook, but I would like to try.
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you.
I'm really
Also, I'm
proud of
really-
us.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us
Yeah.
too.
Scorpius
It's been a very
and
special time.
Scorpius and Albus join you, and I think we see like the entirety of S.W.O.F.F. We see like Barney, Blaine, and Hyacinth, sort of coming together. Hyacinth has been sort of a bit on the outs. She's barely sort of made much of any leeway in S.W.O.F.F. But Blaine's been there, here and there. First to sort of chime in when things are a bad idea. and Barney's there and Lily's there. I mean, we see this like nice little group, little clique has formed, and
Olive, did you read your note?
Oh yeah, your U note. Your other U note.
No, I never opened it.
You didn't?
I
didn't mean
keep-
that. That sounded mean. I didn't mean that.
I keep thinking that what if I wasn't someone that I'm proud of in that?
No,
That's me.
Scorpius
you know?
said that you were great, so.
That's
I
true.
mean, I can read it for you if you want, but it's probably better that you read it, but I'll do it if you want.
Can someone just hold my hand while I open it?
I got it.
We can all hold your hand. We can just.
She only has two.
I put my
Maybe just
hand
hold
on her
in
shoulder.
general.
Yeah.
We'll just all be in comforting contact.
You're just like molded onto your shoulder.
And she's gonna take it out from her breast pocket and kind of like peel the wax seal slowly. And I think it's a little more stuck than it normally would be from months and months of her just kind of holding it and fiddling with it. And she unfolds it, and the creases are really, really worn in the paper.
Deep breath. You got this.
I can help. I might be able to just fix it a bit, if you'd like.
That's alright, but thank you, Scorpius. Dear Olive, I don't have much time to write this, but I wanted to try. Scorpius tells me your world is a better world. I hope for all of our sakes he's right. I hope we succeed. I don't know what life is like for you, but every day we live in fear. I trust no one. I am so scared. I have been scared for so long. I'm trying to help Scorpius because no matter how scared I am, I can't live another day like this. I can't let people keep hurting without trying my best to help. I don't know what you're like in that world. I hope you're happy. I hope you're loved. I hope I make you proud. Scorpius tells me you have friends there. Hug them tight for me. Tell Mum and Dad I love them. All my love, Olive.
See, it does sound just like you. Like nice and sweet. And kind and stuff.
I hope she'd be proud of me.
Well, she's
We're
you
proud
now,
of
so
you.
if you're proud of you, then she is proud of you.
And we're proud of you.
Yeah.
You have every reason to be proud of you. You're the hero of Hogwarts. So
That's true. And you did
twice
see the
now
ghost,
as well. Yeah.
Him! Excuse me! Excuse me, students! Students, may I have your attention? Him! Quiet down, please! Quiet down! Quiet down, everyone! Him! Thank you! It was wonderful to have you all here at Hogwarts. Some of you are ending your journeys here at Hogwarts, and some of you have just begun. Don't worry. I'm sure you will not be forgotten, even if you are leaving. Even if your friends will not be seen for some time. You will always carry the memories that you have gained here. Please, do not forget that. Thank you all for all of your work. You have become excellent students. It is much appreciated. I would also like to make an announcement. Starting next year, the Vanished Wing will be open to 6th and 7th year students, and a new class will be available. Dark Creatures studies will begin for NEWT level students. Only 6th years and above who have studied their work on counter curses may be allowed inside, as it is still rather dangerous. Permission slips will need to be signed as well for students under 18. I wish you all well. May you have safe travels back to your homes. And I look forward to seeing returning students next year. Thank you all.
Well, I guess we left our mark on Hogwarts in a way.
I think they should rename it to the S.W.O.F.F wing, to be honest.
But you guys, I really want to take that class. I really want to take that class. I'm going to study that
get our
book.
grades
It's so
up.
good.
We should.
Well, maybe we could start prepping over the summer, because honestly, 6th year is not that far away, and we could start getting ready. And if you did borrow
You start to see the
owl,
camera slowly zoom out. And I think we see like various grand gestures from the group. We see Rosalina probably hold up some pocket mash. And we see probably see like Clem fiddling with Maisie's hair and like pointing to where the bald spot was. And Barney putting speech up, wondering about what classes he's going to take next year. And that's going to wrap year 1. I think it's time for us to do our end of session shout outs. Let's go around the room and do those. Zagonicus, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
My pleasure. Hi everyone, I'm Zgodicus. I played Alexander Pippin and Alexander Pinescrew for you this season of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I hope you enjoyed, and I've enjoyed everyone's fan art and just squeeing over how wholesome this is, just like we are. And I've seen a bunch of people saying, "Oh, I'm going to rewatch the season in the downtime," and I'm glad that you loved it so much that you're going to watch it again. It makes me so happy. It would also make me happy if you'd come hang out with me. I'm Zgodicus on all the internet places. You can come hang out in my stream and ask me about things on my new bookshelf setup. As you can see, there's some Harry Potter over here, and there's some Harry Potter just up here, and a little more up here. That's a Hagrid mug, and there's more Harry Potter stuff somewhere. I'm still getting used to where everything is. But yeah, I stream on Twitch. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm so happy and so grateful that I get to hang out with these wonderful people, and wonderful role players, and I can't wait to get into year 2 and see what shenanigans we get up to. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Nega Oryx?
Oh, I cried so much today. Hi, hello, I'm Nega Oryx. I have been playing Olive Everglade for you this season with her many different hairdos. Thank you so much for this. This was, I think, one of the most rewarding tabletop RPG experiences I've had so far, and the growth that I think we've seen from everyone all season long is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of everyone, and I'm so grateful to be involved. Thank you so much for having me. I'm gonna miss y'all so much over the break, but in the meantime, come say hi sometime. I stream 5 days a week here on Twitch. I'm also on another Dungeons and Dragons show on the Saving Throw Show channel that is also on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific if you were looking for a late night pirate shenanigans to serenade you to sleep. Come say hi. We're on season 3 there, and I play a void tiefling rogue, and it's a lot of fun. And thank you so much. Until I see you all next time, thank you for having me. This has been such a special experience, and I'm so grateful to get to play Olive for you.
Thank you so much. Murgles?
Hello. Huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm a mess, so I'm gonna
Looks
keep
like
it quick.
Zoom has just completely frozen at this point. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it as quick as possible. Hi, I'm Murgles. I had the absolute joy of playing Clem. So, thanks. You can come. Oh my god! You can come find me on Twitch at Murgles.
Murgles is
hang
a
out.
professional illustrator and animator, and she
Yeah, I do drawing stuff. Yup, it's cool, it's rad.
Okay.
So thank you so
Swap for
much.
life.
This has been amazing. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Luxie?
You're just gonna make me cry right before I have to talk, or what?
Get wrecked, nerd.
Thanks, Stab. I just started thinking when we all got emotional that, like, at the end, like when there's finally an end to this, that we're all gonna be so completely destroyed. I know, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. Anyways, hi. I got to play Rosalina for the first time in a while today, and it was the best. I missed the little goober head so much. I am just so wrecked, nerd. Sorry. I'm so thankful to be able to roleplay with all these incredible people and to now be their friends, because they're all such ridiculously incredible people, and like some of them are so tall and some of them eat so much celery. It's truly a blessing to be around them. The ballet and the farts, I just second to none. If you want to hang out, I stream video games. I'm gonna play them later on my stream, and otherwise I'm on Twitter doing things like getting engaged. No big deal. Love you. Bye.
Congratulations, Luxie.
Congratulations. Thanks. I can't stop it. I'll cry.
Congratulations to Luxie and Bean. Congratulations. We're so happy for you. Colo?
Hi, I'm Colo. You can find me on the internet under Hello, it's Colo. Kind of everywhere. You can find me on YouTube. I stream full time on Twitch, and also if you fancy hearing me read you a story, I'm doing that now. So you can go and head over onto my Patreon if you want to hear me read you a story. We're halfway through Alice's Adventures in Wonderland at the minute. I have to talk about something else because I don't know. This has just been incredibly special. Wack, thank you for creating this place and this space, and you guys, it's been an absolute joy to get to know you. It's just been so incredibly special, and it's definitely going to be a big Witchcraft and Wizardry shaped a hole in my life until we do this again, so thanks for being you.
Thank you so much, Colo. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster of Doom throughout the first year. And I have successfully dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventures here in Hogwarts and on Table Story. Thank you so much, chat, for your love and support. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the fan art. Thank you for all of the just the crazy support and everything in chat. Thank you so much for all the love and the subs, and thank you so much. Just thank you. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. You can do so by heading on over to tablestory.tv/WAW. I'm sorry the bot's down right now. Twitch, I think, had like an API thing that happened, and it kind of messed up a bunch of the bots. So our bot is down right now. Apologies. But you can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW. Go follow these people in all the places. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you haven't used yet, link them up. Go sub to one of these people. Get yourself some emotes. Go support them in a monetary way if you can. If you want to help support Table Story in a non-monetary way, make sure you follow us here on Twitch, twitch.tv/tablestory, and Table Story on YouTube as well. If you want to help support us in a monetary way, please only do so if you can swing it right now. These are very difficult times for a lot of people, and I really hope that we've helped you sort of forget about it a little bit. We've hopefully brought a smile to your face, and we've told some stories for you, and just take your mind off things a little bit, because we're all feeling it. And I just want to say a big thank you to Colo, to Luxie, to Murgles, to Nega Oryx, to Zygoticus. Thank you so much for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. You did such a great job, and you did you just nailed the characters so well. You were all fantastic. Thank you so much. It was great meeting S.W.O.F.F, and it's great creating a wonderful group of friends together, and it was fantastic. So thank you so much. If you want to help support Table Story in a monetary way, by the way, sorry, I got all confuzzled. If you want to help support Table Story in a monetary way, you can head on over to tablestory.tv/pledge. Check out our Patreon. We're gonna do a little wrap up thing on the Patreon this month for Witchcraft and Wizardry. So if you want to check that out, that's tablestory.tv/pledge. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Thank you so much. This Thursday, we've got a new mini-series that's starting. It's a Jane Austen show, and Luxie and Murgles are going to be on that. So if that's your thing, and you like the Regency period and the romantic comedy kind of thing, come check it out. Should be a good time. That's Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. It's called A State of Affairs, and I'll play the casting trailer for you here in a second. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Good night. Peace out. We'll see you in a few weeks for year 2. Bye-bye.
Bye.